All right, greetings everyone. Hope everybody's been having an absolutely fantastic day. Good to see all of you, and I don't want to waste any time. I want to go ahead and get right into it and make absolutely sure that this will be our last stream of Neverwinter Nights 2. I know we're just on the cusp of the end game, but I actually do not know how long the end game is, so I'm assuming it's short enough we could do it in one stream, but we'll see. Yo, Sarabande, Doodlebug, Godric, Anise, Darmo, Jeff, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, you're a little bit early today, Brian. What's good, dude? Travis, what's up, man? Yeah, I plan to rewatch The Expanse again as well. I think hopefully that will help connect a lot of dots when we finally get Osiris Reborn. We'll see. Nice. Okay. My wife's on a flight right now, so I'm just tracking it, making sure everything's going okay. Damas, Duncan, what's good? I am doing quite well, dude. Hope you can say the same. No blood. It's going to James Bond instead. Hey, it is what it is, Travis. Maybe you'll make your way around the Bloodlines 2 in the future sometime. Okay, so at the end of the last stream, we ended in front of the Betrayer's Gate, and we do have the Sword of Gift. In fact, I'm using it as my main weapon, and I put in a ton of time to make sure all of my party members were properly kitted out to some degree. I didn't really get into the armors, but I did upgrade all the weapons and made sure I went through the spell slots. In fact, some of you even felt like I overdid it, which I'm totally comfortable with. So we should be in a good spot from a mechanic standpoint to get through this. We'll see what happens. You two can't decide what our username. Oh my! I just realized that YouTube is back to using usernames. What in the hell? Bro, this irritates me so much. I prefer being able to see your usernames 10 times more than being able to see your @ names. I finally know what Godric's name is. Like, his @ name is a string of language that I can't actually read, but I can see Godric no problem. Dude, this is so annoying. Please just leave it at the usernames, please. Download the Expanse audiobook. Oh, the narration isn't the best? Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'll go ahead and just buy the regular books then. What's up, Karakhan? Dark Sun was an interesting time that I've come up last stream. The music in those old games was memorable and repeatable. Dark Sun, I'm on board with the, hey, hopefully we get a remake of Dark Sun. I would love it. I would love it. What's up, Nick? How are you, dude? So did you manage to finish up the Berserker Lodge? I did. I finished it up last stream. Yeah, finally back to usernames, Nick. I'm very, very happy about it. Very, very happy about it. Good Lord. I was ready to fly yesterday. With Epic Toughness, you should be able to clear the tub. Yep, I cleared all that stuff. All right, now let's get into it. You approach the gate, and the present shifts within you as before, a surge of anticipation and perhaps recognition. The keyhole is the same as on the first door, a thin vertical opening crafted to fit a sword. Insert the Sword of Gift into the keyhole. I don't remember what the reward for the tub was, but the arm wrestling gave an insane belt that I'm using right now. Oh, nice, Cheese. What'd you think of Rogue Trader? What'd you think of the ending? Nice. And it just automatically comes down. Excellent. What's the updates from Space Marine? Is this the Chaos Marine update you all were talking about before? Ooh.
This is the gate that was the threshold of the First Crusade. Beyond lies the Fugue Plane and the City of Judgment, Kelemvor's domain.
Let us go and end your hunger, little one. The realm of the dead holds little that could frighten me.
Are you committed to this then?
Yes. Yes, I have no choice.
I hope the one who lies in the wall is worth it. I think I like you better than the one we go to save.
Hey, what do you mean? I like you more than when we first met as well.
At one time, long ago when I was the dreamer in his cell in Mulsantir, I did not believe that another would offer themselves up to save me. It is easy to forget such kindnesses when walking these lands. Now I find myself in the unfortunate place of being tempted to offer myself up to save you.
Nice!
A strange turn in the road, I think, but an important one. Whether you are a Kachi who hungers eternal, or a wayward hero from the West, you are more to me. You are nature itself. A storm. A spirit whirlpool into which one may be lost if one is not careful. And you are a thing which I think the gods themselves must bargain with, if they are to maintain their grip on their worshippers.
The dove was my favorite as well, Duncan. Although I think the Red Wizard has a really, really cool storyline as well. So I like her a lot. But my personal favorite is the dove. Oh, the 40K audiobooks are typically pretty good, Damas? Nice. Specifically chose a nickname in Latin letters so that you could address me. Oh, is that Latin letters? Interesting. Gonna play all Outcat games now, but BG3 is still the king. That's not a bad choice. BG3 is awesome. What's up, So Cold? To the best bug, got demoted to mercenary and Ember became the main character. What? That's insane. Almost turned Ember into an Aeon. That's hilarious. Nick, it's amazing having the sword of Gith back. I don't mind the changes to the sword. I still made it my #1 weapon. Gon is cool, but I never got his approval up high. And so I kind of feel like I was missing some content with him. Whereas with all the other ones, I maxed them out and I got their buff. Thanks for standing by me.
Yes, well, perhaps we can speak more later. Assuming there is a later for us.
I can only speculate as to what awaits on the other side of this gate. But we may step into danger, and this may be our last chance to speak freely.
Nice, so it's a check with all of
When
them.
we first met, it was because I promised my mother I'd look after you. Right now, that promise is irrelevant. I'm with you because I want to be here, at your side.
Nice. What's up, Smittens? How are you? You already know I'm looking for the Outcast next game. It's been good to travel with you too.
I suppose I danced around the issue. I'll say it plainly. I care for you more dearly than anyone I've ever known.
Aha!
There. That was easy to say. Whether or not you feel the same way, I'll step through the gate and fight by your side until the very end. But I can't venture toward death without first knowing, one way or the other, how you feel about me.
I love you, Sophia.
Then my feelings have not been in vain. When I first met you, I was drawn to you. I used the excuse of following
the
my mother's
shortest
orders.
romance in the world.
Traveling with you has been its own
This is an
reward.
obsidian romance for
I will
sure.
stay by your side, I promise you. Whether our road leads us to a quick death, or the end of your curse, and a life together beyond.
You and Sophia has declared your love for one another and been granted the romance fee, Sophia's love. Your resist to hostile spells will be improved, as will your wisdom score. These benefits are permanent, even if Sophia is slain. Whoa! That's insane! Yeah, this is still way better than Eleni. Way better. Spendings, I got no complaints.
Our future awaits us.
Nick!
On the
What's
other
going
side
on,
of
dude?
this
How
gate.
are you?
The Betrayer's Gate gapes open, leading to the City of Judgment in the Feud Plain. Once you enter, it is unlikely you will be able to return.
No problem. Did everybody speak? I've got 4 party members. Eleni, Gon. The Dove didn't speak, did she? But, I mean, we already know how she feels. It's her damn quest to go in the first place. Enter the Betrayer's Gate. Avalon doesn't like writing romance. I'm absolutely. The few plays where all souls go after death. The faithful are eventually transported to their deity's home plane. Everyone else faces sentencing in the city of judgment. Told you, Travis, Jay is the one. It has been a long time, Akachi. It is time we finish this once and for all. What? I've heard of you, Zoab. Fallen Solar, and one of Akachi's 3 lieutenants during the First Crusade. Exiled, not fallen. I still battle evil and tyranny in my own way. If you say so, where are Akachi's other lieutenants? They await us up ahead at the Supplicant's Gate. I thought there'd be more of you. Our forces are positioned at various points along the wall, awaiting your order to attack. The city's defenses will be spread thin, trying to defend against them all. What exactly do our forces consist of? A host of Celestials has accompanied me, and Rammaq will no doubt conjure servants as needed. Soreru has come alone, same as before. Looks like they've sent people out to meet us. To parley, yes. Perhaps demand that we turn away and leave. I trust there's no chance of that? No chance at all. You truly are Akachi's heir, in spirit if not blood. Come, our enemies await. Whoa. Oh, good Lord, I got a whole dragon. Looking out for me. That's interesting. All right, and looks like there's nothing over on the side, so I can just run straight forward. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Handmaiden. Oh, KOTOR 2 is the one exception. Dude, I hate when they do this. I hate when they do this. So I walked through the gate and they treated it as time passing, but they didn't give a rest. So now all my buffs are gone, but I don't have the opportunity to like put the buffs back because they're all gone. I don't have them anymore. Like, that is beyond whack. Yeah, I just noticed, Nick. I think Vice's romance is bonding through forced meditation, but that's still one of my favorite romances in all of gaming for sure. Big fan. I don't wanna have to rest and try to rebuff it. Can I? Okay, I could rest if I wanted to. So maybe we'll rest in a bit, but for now we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Akachi clearly found some very
realm of the dead. If this is the final destination of the spirit, I'm pleased.
He found some very okay. So these people are all trying to stop us, and these are my lieutenants. Interesting. Screams and moans are thick upon the air. You know them from your dream, but this time they are real. But a new note has joined the symphony of rage and despair. Do you hear it? In the cries of the damned? Hope. Today, we change the order of the planes. Zoab, this is Akachi. Yes, I am Yorvith, but I am also Akachi the Betrayer. And where is Kelemvor? Hiding in his tower, sending false souls to frighten us away? Ha! Let him quail behind his wall for as long as it stands. So are we going to face Kelemvor? Your armies gather about the city, my lord, and Kelemvor sends false souls to parley. Be wary. The god of the dead thinks to sway you. These are souls that once stood with us. Joran? But... Yes, Kaelin, it is I, and the rest of the sleeping brothers are here with me. I did not think to see you again in this afterlife. How did you die? Your second crusade was cut short before it could march, Kaelin, and like your crusade, our lives were cut short as well. Upon returning to the realms, our liege had us put to the sword for our intention to march on death itself. Kelemvor's priests sought to dissuade him, but it was not a question of sacrilege. It was the fact that we had disobeyed him and taken orders from another. We knew the punishment, but we could have done no less. Still, we could allow you to come no farther, Kaelin. You must turn from Kelemvor's citadel, or you shall join us in death. And the others? I recognize none of you. Do you not remember your bittersmith? These arms forged the weapons of your crusade and guarded your back as you tore the Red Woman from the wall. Akachi's memories are gone, Halor. This man is not the one we followed. We beg you, whether you are truly Akachi or only his heir, turn your armies away and spare your followers' souls. All must be judged by Kelemvor at the end, and rebellion is a sin that he doesn't quickly forget, as we know well. Think carefully before you make a choice. Akachi tried this once before, and the realms paid the price over many centuries. In our travels, you have seen all the damage the Spirit Eater wrought. Would you inflict a greater punishment on others should you fall? I wonder if Gon is always the person who speaks up here, or if he's specifically speaking up because my approval with him is so low. I'm actually not sure. Meaning these lieutenants feel so tacked on. Like, who are these people? It doesn't feel tacked on because I'm finally getting deeper into the part that Akachi actually did, and so consequently I'm meeting people on his side. So it's true, I don't have the emotional connection with them that maybe I would in a different situation, but it doesn't feel tacked on. What I will say is the dove has a connection with him, right? And so when he spoke up, she was like, whoa, I know you and it hurts to see you here. That made me feel connected. Whereas the rest of them are saying, well, Akachi knew us even if you didn't, and none of my party members have any connection with them. I feel like it probably would have been better if they filled this up with people that each one of my companions would have resonated with, and each one in turn tried to say like, yo, maybe we should turn back. I think that would have been better. And it tries to flirt with the female exile. And here outright rejects male exile. I'm sure you'll end up getting dark hairs, Travis. Halor, you fought for the crusade once before. Why do you oppose it now? When we died, Merkel judged us false. And following the crusade, we betrayed our gods and our faiths. The crime of the false, they gather on your soul like leeches or blooms of mold, unseen until the moment of your death. The greater the sins, the stronger their weight. We must serve the God of the dead, lest we feel the weight of our sin. Lungs crushed and burning, bones splintering, straining to breathe. We are not alive, but we can still know such pain. The wall is an injustice, an affront to gods and mortals alike. We will not turn aside. As long as it remains, the two of us shall see it destroyed. It is not a form of judgment, but a symbol of arbitrary punishment, a creation of a dead god's whim. You know this. You know that you force our hand. We cannot abandon this gate or suffer any living soul to pass into the city of judgment. I intend to cut my soul from the wall and end Akachi's torment. For the love you once bore him, I ask you to stand aside. Please, you served the crusade once. Now we ask you to do so again. Whoever you are, the betrayer or his heir, we are Kelemvor's now, not yours. We believed in your madness once, but no more. Look on us, crusaders, and see the fate that waits for you. And his attacks are just going straight through me because I got like 0 buffs right now. Oh, look at that. Actually, no, let's go back over here. Where was she at? Well, here, this helps too. Yep, you go kind of quickly. Now you. You go down relatively quickly too. That's excellent. We good? Who's still up? Oh, Cyroon. Oh. Come on, girl. No. What you doing all that running for? Sanctuary is so whack the way they use it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, go down. These were only a small portion of the city's defenders. We must split our forces and assault the city from different directions before they surround and overwhelm us. The location of your soul can be found in the Codex of the Dead, in the Temple of Kelemvor at Eternity's End. The names of all who reside within this city are listed there. The key to the temple is possessed by the scrivener, the guardian of the codex. You must obtain that key from him. Without it, you cannot enter the temple. During the First Crusade, Akachi successfully goaded the old scrivener into emerging from the temple to face Akachi in single combat. She stood no chance against Akachi's fury, and we took the temple early in the battle. My spies report that the new scrivener is much more cautious. He is unlikely to make the same mistake as his predecessor. Can we break into the temple by force? It would take a great deal of time which you do not have. The scrivener's duty to the codex supersedes any duty to the city, but if we inflict enough damage throughout the various districts, he will have no choice but to deal with us directly. What about Kelemvor? Won't he try to stop us? I do not claim to know the mind of a god. It was within Merkel's power to stop us immediately as well, but he did not. Kelemvor probably believes we are no threat to his city. Time to prove him wrong. We cannot worry about that now. Let us focus on the challenges we are certain to face. What if the scrivener doesn't come out to face us? We will force his hand eventually. Though he will not rush out to face us directly, neither will he stand by as we take the city apart stone by stone. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Where to first? I am going nowhere. My deal with Akachi was to hold the gate and force the militia to divide their forces. The First Crusade was over before I could fulfill my debt. See that it doesn't happen again. Kelemvor rarely faces those he passes judgment upon, so he has another servant, the voice of Kelemvor, to do it for him. The voice resides in the basilica of Lost Hope, so we should go there first. If we strike down the voice, it will be as if we struck at Kelemvor himself. Injustice will be silenced, if only for a time. Tactical diversions and symbolic victories will not win your soul, Yorvith. That requires power that can be found in the vaults at Eternity's End. That should be our first target. Are we sure the militia will bother diverting forces to the gate? They will not risk leaving the gate in our hands. Demons roam the plains, waiting for any opportunity to steal into the city and snatch souls. And the militia are fools if they think I would be keeping any of the fiends out. Are there any other advantages to attacking the basilica first? A victory there could rally some of the city's militia to our side. False souls who've had enough of torment and servitude. All they need is someone to show them that Kelemvor can be beaten. You spoke of power, Rammaq. What kind of power? Long have I sought a path to godhood, and it said that there are certain tomes penned by Lord Ao himself, whoa, which will reveal that knowledge. My servants are not intelligent enough to recognize the tomes, and thus I shall need your aid to search for them. Help me in this, and with my new powers, I shall shatter Kelemvor's crystal spire itself, if you so desire. That actually sounds wild, huh? Going through this Skeptire campaign, what are your thoughts on the Wall of the Faithless? It's gotta come down. It's absolutely terrible. What's up, Scott? You want a chill game? How long do you want this chill game to be? Did you ever play the demo for Dispatch? It's free. I would highly recommend checking that out. I loved it. And it only takes like an hour or two to go through. There's an important choice between trying to help Kayla save the souls of unbelievers or helping Kelemvor uphold the natural order. I don't see that a choice yet, but I'll be looking out for it. Yeah, next layer looks fantastic for sci-fi games for sure. Temple of Evil is $6 on GLG. You should wait for the Steam version because the Steam version is supposed to be more updated. Now for something completely different. The list seems totally worthy of entrusting writings for the Overgod with. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Floating skull into a dark god sounds like a terrible idea. I'm not going with it. I'm not with it at all. I've heard enough to make a decision. I trust your wisdom in this. I'm going to the... So there's actually 3 decisions. Interesting. I'm going to the basilica first. Wise decision, Yorvith. I will mark its location and meet you there should you require more time to prepare yourself. So be it, Yorvith. I will still take my service to Eternity's End and attempt to retrieve what lore I can, if any. I'll remain here, as I said. Interesting. They offered me a chance to stay at the gate, but they didn't mention any special bonuses I would get for remaining at the gate. Volatile. Oh, look at that. They finally decided it was time to give up spirit essences, huh? Isn't that nice? Hey, some posters of heal. That's always useful. Hey, there's someone I missed. Okay. That was Cyroom. Oh, that's just a regular old Baylor. Okay. So where? Hold on. Flown in Skull must be a callback to a certain Planescape Torment companion. Is this the only world map? Oh, it's just a world map transition. Okay, cool. I can't wait to play Planescape Torment so I can understand some of these references you all make. What is this? Basilica of Lost Hope. Excellent. Journey there is sufficiently brief as to have little impact, and I assume I'm going to get my stuff back. Newly arrived false and faithless souls are brought to the Basilica for judgment and sentencing. For the false, the punishment varies, but for the faithless, there's only one sentence: entombment within the wall. There he is. Ooh, I don't even have to search around. I'll take it. The voice of Kelemvor. Look at him, hiding behind a wall of lesser divine servants. You shall accomplish nothing here, betrayer. Destroy me and I shall be replaced. Tear this basilica down and another shall rise. Your crusade is futile. What's up, Billy? Yeah, this is supposed to be the grand finale. What's up, Master Bill? How are you, dude? Oh, you just there's a hilarious character named Mort in Planescape Torment. I remember to look out for him. You've already made your choice. You could have betrayed the rebels and helped Kelemvor. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, Travis, I said before, I'm definitely going to play Zero Company. If you try to read Planescape out loud, you better prepare to be playing it for several months. Yeah, I noticed that about it, Brian, which is probably why I won't live stream the whole game. I might do like 1 or 2 streams and then leave it at that. We have only come for you, slave of Kelemvor. We wish no ill will on any of the others here. It is not Kelemvor's will that I surrender to you, Solar. If you wish to slay me, then you must deal with all of us. Is it immediately combat?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes?
And, okay, yes, I did get a rest. Excellent. That and you, yep.
This shouldn't take long.
All right, and
Yes.
then you on for yourself. What is going on?
You are, oh, I don't know any profanity. How embarrassing.
Shall we
Why does she want to be
ourselves?
profane with me?
Yes.
And then you. Actually, no. Let's do that.
You are, oh, I don't know any profanity. How embarrassing.
Yep.
You got it? Okay, cool. She good? There we go. And then here. Make sure you also get her.
Okay.
But you.
Everyone follow me and see how it's done.
You're down. Here, let's take the Claire, because you might be. Oh my God, you went down immediately and you're already injured? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, y'all are not ready for all this, huh? There we go, you down. Who else? Oh yeah, this is beautiful. We are well prepared for this sequence. Beautiful. Hopefully, the final boss goes in a very similar fashion. Well done, Yorvith. The victory will shake the plains themselves. When the time comes, I will stand with you against the wall and Kelemvor himself, should it come to that. Our allies may require your assistance. Other Celestials may have joined the battle, and I will seek them out. Very nice, very smooth. You're existing? Uh-oh, Master Bill. I hope things quickly get better than that, man. You can do a little better than just existing, brother. You're definitely getting, ooh, yep, okay, cool. You're definitely getting Zero Company. That's the same boat I'm in. Planescape Torment is one of the most existential and philosophical games ever made. That's what I keep hearing. Setting allowed DMs to bring in content from various D&D settings since there are portals all over the city it takes place in. Really? That's interesting. What's up, Bastards? How are you, dude? To be fair, the final boss of Gary Gygax's classic The Tomb of Horrors was also a floating skull. Did they do that thing again?
Yes?
Oh yeah, but they gave us all my stuff back this time, so I'll take that.
Yes.
Oh, you just got a level up? Well. I like that
Yes.
in you. Good Lord, yeah, you definitely should not be all powerful, dude. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful towards you, but I'm just not a believer. Not a believer at all.
To me, my allies, I shall lead.
Yes.
There we go. I'm gonna check out the new equipment when I'm about to face the final boss. You just need some sleep. Teaching kindergarten, trying to do math is killing me. Oh, that would be rough on anybody. I've sent most of my minions to scout ahead. While they battle Kelemvor's servants, it shall fall to you to locate the tomes. 2 you must recover, the Tome of Katai and the Tome of the Dolores Sage. I know they are stored in the vaults here, but which I do not know. Search them all. You're not coming with me? My servants are fighting for me. I see no need to sully myself in combat, but you want me to sully myself on your behalf to make you a god. What kind of resistance can we expect here? Paladins of Kelemvor guard this place. They are few but dangerous. If you do actually manage to become a god, what do you plan to do next? It does not concern you. You will help me, or I'll withdraw my forces and your soul will rot on the wall of the faithless. Do I have to help this guy? I think I'm gonna go with the assumption that I don't. I think I'm gonna go with the assumption that I can accomplish my goal without helping him, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know what? Oh, good Lord. Who's fighting? Oh, it's his Deathless Warriors out here. Okay. Even though it's your ally, it's better not to help if you want to roleplay as a good guy at the end. Okay, yep, that's what I figured. I'm straight. What he's selling, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it for a single second. I know I don't need you, buddy. All right. Cleared you. Thought there was one more loop, but apparently not. And there's something over here, right? There's a vault over here. Why do I feel like I've left something? I'm hearing that sound as if there was something to pick up, but I don't see anything to pick up, so whatever. Oh wait, maybe I'm hearing it from around this corner. Oh, there's a whole set of stairs to go up there. There are enemies over here. What happened to them? Nope, nothing there. Oh wow, this area is kind of larger than what I expected. Okay, here we go. Here's what they're fighting. Oh damn! They chopped y'all up. Damn. Good Lord. Wait. So that's the temple. And then there's a vault. And then there's another vault. And then there's another vault. And then this is where he is. Okay. So I originally came. Let me go around. I came from the one over here. So we might as well do that first. Interesting. We'd love to hear how this game compares to other Obsidian games once you officially beat it. Ah, that's an interesting video. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, I could do that. I think it's one of Christopher Phoenix's first video game roles. Take care, Travis. This Freeman was also in
Jener.
Really, y'all? Right from the jump? I don't appreciate that. I one round at Cazador last night and went through with Ascendant Star Yacht. What? How did you one round them? What difficulty were you playing on? I remember that fight being absolutely brutal. The shelf is filled with ancient tomes, and you recognize the tome of the Dolores Sage based on the description Rammaq gave you. The tome looks extremely fragile. Should it hit the floor, it would likely disintegrate and end Ramaq's dream of godhood. Push the tome off the shelf. As expected, the tome shatters into bits of parchment and powder as it strikes the floor. Doo-doo. Yep, I definitely noticed that they drop spirit essences here. So they wait until the end of the game before they start providing spirit essences regularly, which is weird because I don't remember the effects of the spirit essences being any more powerful than the effects of the other ones. So I don't understand why they made that choice, but okay. Ah, you were in story mode. Okay, okay. Oh. Did I use daylight last time I faced Cazador? I don't remember, Bastis. You might be right. You might very well be right. Complete the Skull's quest, sabotage the text so we want to send the godhood if you're feeling completionist. That's exactly what I plan to do, Duncan. Because I still got party members who haven't reached level 30, so I don't want to leave XP on the table. Are you serious?
Yes?
Oh my God, where are you, dude? What's up, Johnny? How are you, man? So does Rammaq pull his forces out if you destroy the text? Excellent question.
Yeah?
Very possible that he does. No one of those people just do harder levels for the sake of making things harder. I don't blame you at all, Vakar. I am not one of those people either, to be frank. These Deathless Warriors are putting in work. I do appreciate this help while it lasts. I'm gonna miss these guys when they're gone. I hope the militia makes up for this to some degree. So is there any difference between, as far as whether or not you do this guy's quest first or the other guy's quest first? Because it seems like I still have the opportunity to collect all his books and help him ascend to godhood. So offhand, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of punishment or issue with just making him wait. Good afternoon, this is Maureen with the Disruption Communications team. Hello? Yes? How many associates are unable to unlock Outlook? How many associates are unable to open Outlook? So there are 6 offline associates who are currently unable to use Outlook. Okay. And you all, have you submitted an IT ticket? I'm sorry? No. I'm saying, have you, is Concentrix, are you all investigating this issue on your side to confirm whether or not it's an issue with you? Okay, so you all are reporting to let us know, but you're investigating on your side. Awesome. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. I'm not going to escalate right now because it is 9:30. So hopefully it's resolved by the morning. But if it is still occurring and an issue in the morning, reach out, let us know, and we'll get such a support involved and try to figure out what's going on. Awesome. All right, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Yep, no problem. Yep, take care. Bye. The joys of being on call. Most likely that won't be something I have to deal with tonight, but you know, you can never be too sure. Obsidian has a long difference of giving out clusters of quest objectives at each hub zone. And wait a minute, did I pass by? So I'm here and there's a vault up here, so let me go check. Updated to Windows 11. Nah, it's a call center that's out in like the Philippines, so they have issues with their network all the time that causes problems. It's all good. The Tome of Katai is no longer here, betrayer, and you shall never find it. Now, by Kelemvor's will, we shall slay you and end this crusade once and for all. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh, come on now. Who's in front? There we go. And why does she respond like that every time? Here we go. Why is she all the way back there? Hold on. Let me make sure. Attack nearest. Come on now. There we go. Where in the hell? Are you jumping around? Oh no, you're not jumping around. You're already dead. Good Lord. Morning Star +5. Yeah, you all are right. I'm well prepared for this area. Very, very nice. If Ramaq's quest is finished last, the books will have been moved out of the area where Rammaq is at. Oh, interesting. What's up, Ravi? Going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance at the download for Steam. Have you played it? I did play it, but I never finished it. I played maybe about 60 hours into it. After the DLC comes out, I plan to actually circle back to the game because I want to play all the way through it before the Game Awards comes out, because I want to be able to provide an accurate perspective as far as whether or not it should win Game of the Year over Expedition 33, which at this time is my personal 2025 Game of the Year. Dragon dies. Oh, wait, so the dragon dies at the gate if I do our section last? Are you serious? Which, considering I'm about to betray this guy, that's not good, actually. I'm about to betray this guy, so he's probably the last person I should have done. I might have to circle back. You know, I'm not gonna circle back, but that still kind of sucks. I wish I hadn't realized it would work that way. And that's totally my fault. I should have thought about that. No problem, Nick. We're about to find out because I'm doing his stuff right now, so if there is a problem at the gate and I haven't resolved it, we're about to find out. We'll see in just a bit. What's up, Ben? Never heard Caitlin say those voice lines. Not sure what happened. Yeah, I think it's a bug. I think it's a bug because it almost sounds like she disapproves of me, right? You know how sometimes people will change what they say when they have a very low approval of you? So it sounds like she has low approval of me, but her approval is at 100. So that wording should be significantly more affectionate, but it is what it is. The tombs, do you have them? Both tomes are lost. One was destroyed and they escaped with the other. Both? Impossible. Not when I am so close. There's betrayal in your eyes. I know not how or why, but for that you will die. Well, good Lord. Betrayal in my eyes, huh? All right. Don't even get a bluff option with them. Come on now, bro. Well, what'd you think was gonna happen? You didn't even get your deathless warriors to help? You just tried to take me on your own? I'm here to go up against a god, dude. Are you crazy? Deathless diadem. Hey, what happens if I talk to one of y'all? Nothing? So y'all just gonna wander for all time? Good lord, I hope Kelemvor cleans this up. Like to make a new manual save in separate slate side each time I level up, so I can always go back and try other decision branches. It's probably a good way to do it. Looks like 2 people get +2 strength then. You might want to measure expectations. I love it, but very few things can live up to that kind of hype. Yeah, I figure as much. That's why I'm not like buying into the hype in that way. I hate Thaco. I can't stand Thaco in BG3. My understanding is Planescape Torment, depending on your build, requires very little combat, and that's probably what I'm gonna go for. Probably gonna go with like an all speech setup. Yorvith, these flies buzz and sting, and I would gladly be rid of them quickly before I lose another scale to their blades. How bad is he? Barely injured. He's not bad at all. Divine champion. You're no champion. I was about to say, why are you laying on the ground if you're uninjured? Where's my dove? Why is the dove just standing back over there? How fortunate for me that you arrived. That last group of attackers proved more resilient than all the rest. A messenger has arrived, it seems. Perhaps she bears good news. I'm leaving this place now. Its stink offends me and there's no place for a dragon. What you mean, dude? Like, I haven't finished taking the gate yet. Messenger. Thaco is wacko, exactly. The undead contingent is sticking around. Rammaq is still playing by literal, so he's basically screwed over by having to regenerate from his phylactery.
My greetings to you. My greetings to you.
Oh, these are the people who are going to help me. Excellent.
I hear you. I hear you.
The messenger, I'm not supposed to say anything to the messenger. Okay. I still have these same things, so what's the problem? I get the feeling this is a bug.
I hear you. I hear you.
My greetings to you. My greetings to you.
You must gain access to the Codex of Faithless. If you stay with the dragon right away, Jero will come to help. It's a symbolic reward. Really? Well, that's interesting. So since I didn't do that, does that mean Jero will never show up again? I think I'll level 5 to 6 and Thief to 3 before putting the rest of my levels into Wizard on my Planescape Torment run. Okay, and I assume it's this messenger who finally showed up. Alrighty then. I greatly enjoy the lessons with Dakan. Lore people can take a lot of fun stuff away from Planescape Torment in general. Interesting. I bring word from the forces of Kelemvor, a word from the scrivener himself. It seems word of our many victories has finally reached him. He asked you to meet him in the temple of Kelemvor in Eternity's End to end this conflict once and for all. Planescape Torment is good to experience at least once. That's what I keep hearing. What in the hell, dude? Oh, wait, this is Eternity's End? Okay. Oh, that was, okay, cool. Even as far as Rashomon, sailors whispering of disparate Chult, a land of steaming jungles, deadly disease, and massive reptilian monsters. You said come here, right? Oh, now we can enter the temple that we couldn't enter in before? Is that what it is? Okay. The meaning is the point of no return. You enter the final fight shortly afterwards. Excellent! Morning, Moonlight. How are you? I was about to say, like, it kind of felt like I was already at the point of no return. I assume Kelemvor is not going to allow me to just go back home and build up even more power before finally taking him out. All right. Or tempo. If you have new equipment, now's the time. That's a good call out. And I probably should refresh my buffs. All right. These are all scrolls. Don't care about those. What is this? A dagger. Plus 10 enchantment bonus. Good Lord. Massive criticals, 2d10. Yikes. What is this right now? This is just a plus 7. I could have a plus 10 weapon and do significantly less damage, but still. Damn. What is this? Rage of Lost Hen. Short bow. Plus 8 attack bonus. Piercing, 50% immunity bonus. Will, -3. Unlimited ammo. Full plate plus 5. You can take a look at that. I don't think that'll do anything for you. Deathless diadem. Negative energy, 75% immunity bonus. Positive energy, weakness, immunity to death magic. Nah, I'm straight. Gloves of yellow rose. That's for monks. Cat Queen's claws. Plus 8 attack bonus. Damage bonus magical 1d12. Enhancement bonus dexterity plus 6. Wait, attack bonus plus 8? Wow, that's interesting. Ooh, you're still on Morrowind, Duncan? Nice. I hope I get to play that game one day. What do my bracers do right now? Oh, my bracers, they just provide a plus 5 to dexterity. So, damage now reduces my saving throws, but I got on Mind Blink anyway. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and see if that attack bonus helps me. Belt of Storm Giant Strength, which is what I had before. I think that helps her. Planar Haunter's Cloak. Armor versus outsider. Yeah, whatever. I'm not interested in that. Wisdom plus 5. I don't think so. Talisman of Pure Good. Charisma and Wisdom plus 3. No. Ring of Protection plus 5. Ha 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 ha. And then plus 4. Let's have the bear check on that. Ring of Clear Thought. I think he has wearing a Clear Thought one as well. And all right.
Yes.
Now didn't you have Ring of Protection plus 4? Oh, that's what you're wearing right now. And then let's see. What are you wearing? Resistance plus 3.
Yes.
I never could get you anything better than that, huh? Ring of Protection plus 3. You could stand to have that replaced. And then heavy armor. This is AC bonus plus 8. What you got going on? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. And then your belt gives you a plus 8 strength. Doesn't this give you plus 10 strength? There
I bear
you
too
go.
much for my feet to heed me.
What? Oh, if she didn't have the bonus to strength, it would be, oh yeah, I guess with all this plate armor on, huh? Yeah, let me help you out with that a little bit, darling. All right, and then you... No.
Yes.
Wait, you had Ring of Protection,
Yes.
right? And then you had the upgraded, right? Yep, you
Yes.
do. And then she can get the upgraded Ring of Protection. And we're good. Okay, now.
Yep.
Everybody's here, right? And
Come this
so
way.
she will give you, yep, sure.
Yes.
She'll give you that. And she'll give you that.
Yes.
And she will give you that.
Yes.
Transfer over. And then she will give herself a boost.
Yes.
And then she will also help you out.
Yes?
And then she will also give you a boost. And
Yes.
did she? I don't think
Yes.
she did that. And then you.
Yes.
And then after you're helped out, did that work? Okay.
Yes.
And you can help out yourself. And then she can help out herself. And then finally, there we go. And let's save Kelemvor Temple. Oh, that's right. That make you put the name in there again. Kelemvor. There we go. And now we should be fully prepared. Well, they 3.5 weapons will only go up to +5. +10 is crazy. Hey, we're elite over here. Aside from an intelligence wisdom build being most optimal in Torment, it's painfully ironic since Zeb Cook, Planescape's lead designer, was infamous for favoring casters. Can only see the ammo after equipping the weapon. Oh, nice. Except they have to spend feats on something more important than focus on a specific weapon. As a result, they can use any weapon. Canada is probably the last level up in the campaign right now. Oh, that's right. Whoops.
Yes?
Let's go ahead and get that. Whatever it might provide. That's some awfully blood red. Oh, you don't have great cleave. You know what? I'll go ahead and get that to you. Why not? Awfully blood red armor she's got going on. All right. You're scorched to skip a lot of great weapons. Yeah, I actually ended up kind of focusing on Morningstar for the Dove, and I probably should have focused more on her spellcasting, but it is what it is. I was thinking she'd be more like a tank character and up front clocking enemies, but I don't directly control her, so the enemy loves going crazy with the spells. I guess I could turn off her spellcasting, but that just seems wrong. There are many temples in the City of Judgment, but this particular temple holds the Codex of the Dead. Within the Codex lies the location of your soul. You and your crusade have proven to be difficult and tenacious foes. Thus, I have an offer to make. Doesn't look like it's a big place. Nice. A little odd that I didn't see you out there during the fighting. My duty is here, not on the battlefield. My predecessor forgot that and was destroyed by Akachi because of her mistake. Let's hear your offer then. I will let you read from the Codex. Your soul is what you're after. It's no longer necessary for you to damage the city any further. And I should trust you. Why? You have my word as a member of Kelemvor's faithful. We do not give it lightly. You have a deal. Very well. You will find the Codex in the next chamber. Be warned. The wall does not give up souls easily. Even Akachi himself was nearly destroyed in the attempt to free Nephris. We will not interfere, but neither shall we aid you. I am not playing as a bloodthirsty character, so I don't particularly see a need to kill him. Longsword +5, steadfast chain. Steadfast chain is actually armor. +7 armor. +6 regeneration. Ooh. I'm curious. 40. That's better than the armor I had. This weak armor that I ended up putting together. So fine. The Codex lists the names and location of every soul who has been entombed in the Wall of the Faithless. Your eyes are drawn to a particular name, your own. Next to your name is listed the section of the wall where your soul was entombed. See, this is weak to me, to be honest with you, because I'm the type of person, when I travel with companions, I'm gonna talk about this in my video. I've enjoyed this expansion a great deal. I think the story is fantastic. I'm not as high on this as a lot of you all are. And part of the reason for that, in fact, a big reason for it, is how dismissive it is of the companions you previously traveled with. Because for me personally, if my character, if Shepard from Mass Effect is in this situation and he's looking at this list, he's not going to be just looking for his name. He's going to look for Kelemvor and everybody else who followed him into that place and say, none of you are staying on this wall. So the fact that I'm just looking for my own name is kind of weird to me, even though there is also the point that hopefully we're supposed to be crumbling the entire wall, right? But it's just odd to me. I feel like the entire expansion, it kind of dismisses the relationship you used to have with your companions.
Greetings and welcome.
Cannot aid you any further. Why does it seem like the dove is not walking, not assisting, not doing what she's supposed to be doing? Like, what is the problem? Here, hold on.
Okay.
Follow me.
Everyone follow me and see how it's done.
Hold on. When I said follow me, Sophia, Gon, and Oku, and then 2 limp, but nothing about the dove. In fact, yeah, follow mode enabled, follow mode enabled, follow mode enabled, nothing on her. What is that about? And then attack
Don't just
Neris.
stand there. Crack some heads.
It's almost like it doesn't even realize the spirit of my team. All right, whatever. Torment's combat is tedious, especially at the beginning. You have to beat a monotonous gauntlet to unlock a particular companion. Interesting. Kelemvor can't be in the wall of the faithless. Kelemvor was a believer, he's not in this wall. I'm sorry, I was thinking that, okay, that makes sense. Did Kaylin's AI get toggled off? Hold on.
Yes?
No, her AI's on. Let's check the behavior. Puppet mode is off. Distance, recovery traps. Yeah, nothing's changed here. Nothing's changed here. Only Bishop was an atheist, so the others wouldn't be on the wall. Only Bishop was an atheist. What about Cora? I don't remember her mentioning she believed in anything.
Okay. Everyone follow me and see how it's done.
The one I was really thinking of was Nishka, but she survived, so she wouldn't be on the wall either. It was quite literally only Bishop in India. Literally everyone else in the party worshiped the deity. Okay. Okay, that makes me feel differently about it. The virus spread is much more beneficial when used as a killing blow. When hit points, oh yeah, I should be looking at my spirit bar now that I think about it. Cora had a deity listed on her character sheet.
Brother's heir in truth.
Whoa! Ahriman, I thought I killed you once already. In fact, I'll take that as a compliment.
Merkel should have left him in the wall, and you would have died under a pile of rock, like the accident of fate that you've always been. You are as stubborn, as deluded, as blind as my brother ever was, and I will end your crusade here, as I should have ended his.
I mean, you don't learn at all? You didn't even bring people with you? What's really good? Y'all gonna let me loot them? No? You didn't even bring anything worthy to loot. Shameful performance. She worships some kind of elemental fire god. Ooh. And Nishka represents Timora. Interesting. So Bishop was the only one. And treated as an evil scumbag. Gotta believe in something bigger than yourself. Got to. Is this it? Wall of the Faithless. Woo! According to the Codex of Doom, your soul is interred in this section of the wall. The Codex of the Doom, the giant tome in which all the names of the false and faithless are inscribed, can be found in the Temple of Kelemvor in Eternity's End. Kelemvor would have been made the city's protector.
This place.
Hey.
I remember it. It is where you encountered that black-hearted ranger from your past adventures.
Your soul is in that wall, where the Founder once was. Where I once was, before Apache freed us.
Kalen the Dove, leader of the Second Crusade, and formerly one of my Doom Guides, returned. You are not welcome here, and your grandfather cannot intervene to save you a second time. Your presence is a reminder that I should not have been merciful.
Has anything you have done in your reign been merciful, my lord?
Wow.
I think that is the question you should ask.
Pride is not a shield from me, Kalen. Do not test my will in this. And you, Spirit Eater, you have brought strife to my gates, ignored every warning, allied yourself to a cause whose consequences were plain before your eyes. Do you understand what you risk? Bring down the wall, and mortals will see that they cannot be held to account for their faith. On that day, mortals will put faith aside, and the gods will bring vengeance upon them all.
So this is Kelemvor. He doesn't have nearly the aura that Merkel does, which is odd because he might actually survive this interaction, whereas Merkel did not. You could have stopped me long before this, but you didn't.
You have seen Merkel and heard his twisted words. Can you not guess my reason for yourself?
You didn't stop me because you know Merkel's curse was unjust. But if you simply undid it yourself, it would scream to all the planes that a god's judgment had been overturned.
And from that, I am forbidden. But if a mortal undid the curse, it would mean that there had always been a way to end Akachi's suffering.
You play games, and the currency is the suffering of the innocent? If you have pride, at least answer for your actions.
Wasn't he the narrator during the ending of the main game?
As the heir of Akachi, you had the chance to set things right, to show the planes that some justice, however cruel it may seem, is necessary to prevent the greater evil.
You call it justice, I call it cowardice. You are afraid to challenge the cruelty of the wall.
Call it what you will. No god may challenge the judgments of the dead, and your curse is no different. No, Spirit Eater. Tearing your soul from the wall will not be enough. Merkel's cruelties are not so easily undone. Akachi's hunger was born of loss, the loss of memory, soul, and self. He can only be freed from his hunger if he remembers who and what he is.
So what if he deletes me? Speak plainly, how can that be done?
Take back what is yours from the wall, and then return to Akachi what is his. All that you need, you have already found in dreams.
The fragments of the mask are the fragments of Akachi himself.
Akachi's essence was scattered, not destroyed. If he had been utterly lost, nothing would remain to hunger. Merkel was so enamored of his own cruelty that he couldn't see its flaws. Free your soul, bring the fragments together, and Akachi's hunger will end.
No, I was committed. Well, damn. Now he's making me question a little bit. No. Dove and I were committed. I will tear every soul from this wall, Kelemvor, not just my own.
No, you will not. I allowed you to come this far because your curse was unfairly earned, but I could cast you from this plane with a mere thought. You will wrest no souls from the wall, except for your own. Until you find a way to build a god in his own realm, the wall of the faithless will stand. You are not that strong. Not yet.
The wall cannot persist. And even should we fail, the acts done here will serve as a beacon to others.
And I warn you, the wall does not willingly part with its treasures, even if they are wrongfully won.
Is that your soul? There in the wall.
Oh, Zoab is here with us. Interesting. Not the narrator of that Rock's Fall Everyone Dying. He has been the narrator of the Mask of the Betrayer campaign. Okay, I felt like I heard his voice as a narrator somewhere. Kelemvor is known to go easy on the nicer atheist, but rules keep him from tearing the entire wall down. What's going on, Ben? Mechanically, he ends up destroying the wall anyway. Oh, really? That's awesome. Wolf, what's up, man? How was Silk Song? Did you enjoy it? As he finally got the paperwork to the cosmic bureaucracy.
This was where Akachi raised his sword against his god.
This story has been so freaking cool. Yeah, this game has had a lot of cool lore for sure. Wait. Is there... No, okay, we should be good. We're good, right? Hey, Sophia finally leveled up. Isn't that nice? There we go. Freed soul. A form lies before you on the ground, limp and vulnerable. Its flesh is white, drained of color, and sleek with a greenish film, like a mockery of a newborn babe. But the face and features are your own. You extend your hand, brushing your fingers against your own face, expecting cold, damp flesh. But instead, the flesh collapses at your touch like brittle clay. The figure crumbles before your eyes, the mouth and face bursting apart in a rush of wind. The wind swirls around you, battering your face and chest, shrieking in your ears, a torrent of jumbled sound. You hear your foster father, Dagon, calling you as he did when you were a child, a note of fear in his voice, shouts and cries in West Harbor as it burns. Your old companions screaming and warning. They finally mentioned old companions again. Any idea what you're gonna stream next? I want to stream Temple of Elemental Evil, which is supposed to come out this month, but they haven't said what day. So until then, I'm probably going to stream Arcanum, Magic of something. I forgot what the full name of the Arcanum game is, but yeah, I'm gonna go to Arcanum and stream that for a while. The shrieking rises to a deafening pitch and the wind swirls faster. It is pulled through the pores of your skin, filling you up. Then the wind is gone and you're gasping for air, your muscles convulsing in a sudden agony. The voices of your past become shrieks of terror and pain, rising louder and louder in your ears. Something is wrong. What is happening? Something's not right. What's going on? Speak to me. And you sink to the ground as dreams rise to meet you. Most of the vaults simply contain tomes with endless list of names of people long dead, but a few have been adapted to store magical lore and artifacts. Merkel decided you know what would help keep the suffering going on my monument of pain and forced worship? Turn parts of the wall into gullets to get people, just tear people off of it, basically. Whoa. You know this place. Somehow, it is more than a memory of a crossroad keep. It is a part of your soul, and it is besieged. What is this place? Is this my keep? Yorvith, I feared I wouldn't find you before he did. This woman is so familiar to me. Her features are off just slightly. It's as if she's someone else's recollection of me. The faceless man, he is here. Ooh, the faceless man. I've heard, I know you. We met in a dream, a winter glade, and you accepted my gift that has kept me safe from him. The faceless man is all that remains of Akachi, an empty shell, bereft of memory or soul, seeking always to fill himself up. He is the presence you have felt from the first moment in the barrow. But you have the fragments of the mask, Yorvith. You can return him to what he was, in this forever. Fuzzy, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, Sophia finally gets level 30 right when I'm done. Or is she level 29? I don't remember. Merkel, for as cruel and petty as he was, he's a pioneer in suffering. And commentary with all these D&D games, the end game becomes crazy with godly enemies. Hey, I actually like it. I'm good with it. I tore my soul from the wall. Why wasn't I free from this curse? Merkel lied, and the founder believed. The spirit eater isn't so easily cast out. The faceless man will cling to your soul, devour you from within, unless he is restored or defeated in this dream. To restore him to what he was, that would save you both. Each fragment is an essence, mine or the boy's. And the final fragment, the one you found in the wall, that fragment is his. As long as you possess all three, he will fear you. His hunger is scattered, feeding at will, manifested in this dream as hooded mockeries of the priest he once was. You must destroy them and chase down the faceless man, corner him in a place where he cannot run, and we will be there at the end to make him whole again. Why was Sophia drawn here with me but no one else? Her love for you and her loyalty surpassed any other. When two wills are so closely aligned, even dreams cannot tear them asunder. I meant it when I told you how much I care for you, that I'd follow you to the end. I just didn't quite imagine the end would be here, of all places. Very well, we finished this together. You will see memories in this place too, faces you loved, or hated, perhaps. Just as I am a remnant of Akachi, they are expressions of your soul. Lose them, and a part of you dies. I promise you, I will find you again before the end. We've come this far together. It's a pleasure to be with you here at the end of your journey. Now let's hurry and put the hunger to rest. All right, interesting. Oh, thanks, Fuzzy. I'm glad you've been enjoying it, dude. Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me over on Twitch. I definitely plan to stream over here a lot more. Well, technically, worship isn't strictly necessary if AO has anything to go off of. We see some in the first Neverwinter Nights game, Shadows of Undrentide.
Yes?
Let's see. She's level 28, so this is level 29, actually. Oh, well. Wizard, next. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. And boop. And you can take it up to 12, whatever. I don't care. Hey, you get a feat here. And you can maximize things if you wanted to, but no. Automatic quicken spell. Isn't that nice? You know what? I'm gonna go with some vampiric feast. Why not? Just in case I end up having to use it on one of y'all. Finalize, and then go into her feats. This might be the time to use it. Where is that freaking thing? Oh, and we got mass file too. I forgot about that. Yep, sooner or later, we are going to unload on somebody. Let them know how little I appreciate being drawn into here. And then we'll save here and let's go. Oh, good lord. Grobnar, what up, bro? Wow, even Sand is here to help me. Look at that. So y'all are good, right? Grobnar, all y'all. I hate the way they keep taking off my buff. Chandra! Wow! I hate the way they keep taking off my buffs, but not allowing a rest that gives me my spell slots back. That's really freaking annoying. Really, really annoying. Alright, now.
Greeting.
What is about you that attracts so much trouble wherever you go? Amanjero. They seem to be beaten for now. Do not remain idle while your enemies regains his strength. That's interesting that Aman is here. Okay. Eleni, I could sense nothing of those creatures. They were like voids, most unnatural. Like, I'm finally reunited with Eleni, and we had such a tender moment right at the end. Her romance is so whack. An attempted devouring by a horde of undead creatures. Yes, one of the many benefits of your company. Whatever, dude. You betrayed me in the end for no reason. They burn easily enough. Let's hope more of them show up. Yeah, that's Sakura's comment for sure. Kelemvor!
Good to meet you.
Except he's dressed like a fighter when I made you a monk. They run off already? I was just getting warmed up. That's a Kelemvor comment. These things were evil, yes, but desperate as well. You could sense it too, could you not? I could, Kelemvor. We're gonna figure it out. Oh, snap. Bishop? What's up, bro?
Well,
with all the enemies you have hounding your tracks, I'm surprised you're still alive. No, those abominations were but mere shadows of your true enemy. Be on your guard. I will.
Welcome here.
Awesome.
Did you?
Oh, the faceless man.
You got
You'll see, it must be pretty long. It's been like streaming it for a while. It's pretty meaty, but I'm also a completionist type of guy, so I probably made it longer than it had to be. That act here not as your allies, but as part of your soul and memories that hunger is trying to destroy. Makes sense. But yeah, it's not like a quick 10, 15 hour DLC. This is definitely a very meaty adventure. I'd say probably I've been streaming it around 30 to 40 hours, something like that. Who are you? Pebble! This is actually kind of cool, be able to go back and revisit everything. It'd probably be even cooler if I had like actually waited the years before Lauren is with us. Wow. If I had waited the years between NWN2 and Master the Betrayer, and now for it to be in like this, go back through all those memories. Very nice. Very nice touch. So Lauren, Cormac, Bevel, and Sophia with us. Nice. Lizard folk, dark, dwarves, gift Yankee, and now these things. I liked it better when West Harbor was boring. They thought harbormen would be easy targets. They were wrong. Huh. Only fools want to live here among the muck and slime. Don't knock it till you try it, all right, dude? This is my home. There's something to loot back over here. But I gotta deal with these guys first. Oh, that's the signpost over there. That's what that is. Welcome to West Harbor. Oh, who's that? Ah, the faceless man. Okay. I would say I enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed Hordes of the Underdark expansion for NWN2. Nice. Yeah, dude, with a double crit hit. I do not appreciate that in the least bit. Uh-huh. Yorvith, wait. You have cornered the faceless man. In the deepest recesses of your soul, he has nowhere left to run. We promised we would be here at the end, and so we are. You and the boy, you are Akachi, or what remains of him. In our way, we are a remnant of what Akachi was. Not just memories of his brother and his love, but pieces of his mind. We are all that survives of him, and we have tried to help you, to guide you when we could, though we know what we have done, though we know that we have done little in truth. But just as a single recollection can spark a far greater memory, so we can restore most of what he was. You and the boy, isn't that what I just said? You and the boy are him, or what remains of him? You'll help me restore Akachi to what he was and end this curse? He's forgotten us, forgotten what he was, but you've gathered his essence in the fragments of the mask, and now it's whole again. As the boy speaks, you realize that his words are true. The fragmented mask has somehow joined together into one, a single mask that contains all that the betrayer once was. Just as the fragments have been made whole, so must his scattered pieces. We are willing, but the faceless mask man is not. He's waiting for you beyond the portal in the darkest recesses of your soul. If you could defeat him there, make him yield, then you can make him remember what he was. He will no longer be empty, and his hunger will end. And this mask, can it help me in the battle? The faceless man will try to slay you or devour your spirit. If you wear the mask, it will provide some protection from his hunger. Use your own hunger against him if you can. In the depths of your soul, your power will be without limit, and you may call upon them as often as you wish. We can't face him, not while he's strong, or he'll scatter us like smoke, and his hunger will grow stronger still. But when he falls, we'll be at your side to finish this. Farewell, Yorvith. Where's the portal? Oh, the portal's right next to them. Okay. And nothing to loot, right? All right. Mask of the Betrayer. Look at that. Immunity to death magic and immunity to level or ability drain. Interesting. But no, I think I'm going to be able to get through this just fine without that. Everything else went down relatively easily. Let's do it. Beyond the shimmering portal, Akachi awaits. Oh, now you mentioned why do you highly recommend using the mask? Good name for a game title? Yeah, it is actually. Once you enter, there's no return until one of you has been destroyed. Step away from the portal. Fine, whatever. It's called Mask of the Betrayer anyway. I might as well end it with this mask. I don't even remember what that mask does for me. What am I missing out by not having this? Immunity to yeah, this provides me with immunity to death magic anyway, and immunity to fear, and immunity to darkness and dark vision. This provides me immunity to death magic and immunity to level ability drain. All right, whatever. Let's see what the deal is. We'll see. Enter the portal. Descent. Ahead of you is a warm, idyllic place. A place of compassion and mercy. It is your true self. Whoa, straight to the fight, huh?
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
My magic will erase
You know
this
what?
nuisance.
She's gonna do.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my... Keep your shorts on, Junior!
Why are you using regular talk? Come on now.
I'm gonna
There you go. Oh, you were already gonna do that one. That's right.
and make it
There we
my
go.
puppet!
Nah, you shouldn't be using that. You should be using. Where is that? Dude, I hate the way they won't give me access to. Oh, you've got to specifically click on the ones who are going to the meta magic menu to get it. That's cool. That's fine. Extend, quicken. Oh, did she already use all? She used all the disintegrate. I probably should have rested before I came in here. I didn't even think about that. All right, fine then. You know what? Just do what you're gonna do then. We'll have to do this the hard way. Someone thought, but could the Shadow King have been eaten by the mask? That I couldn't tell you. Remorseless instinct. Wait, now he's badly wounded? How does this work? Here, okay, hold on. I'm confused by what's happening. And annoyed. Oh crap, my spirit energy is getting obliterated. That's what's happening. Unrelenting fury. I wondered, are either of you getting affected by this? And they said I would be able to use my powers infinitely, but that is definitely not the case because, oh wait, no, now it's good. That didn't work though, now that I think about it. If I use this, do I actually get any of my, yeah, I'm not getting additional spirit energy from this. Yeah, this fight is very annoying. So I assume I need to destroy these unrelenting fury things. Okay, so he went down. And heal myself again, and now do some of this. Yep. Badly wounded again. Now you're near death. And every time you're near death, you do something goofy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I get some more heal, please? What in the hell is happening? Oh my God, please, 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 please. Okay, that was garbage. What? Why does it say that was the last quick save? Kachi has some level drain abilities. If I remember correctly, technically the King of Shadows could have been eaten by the mask. Well, yeah, and with this, but with the mask, it should be protecting me from all this nonsense, but I certainly don't feel protected. Oh, I guess at this point, it doesn't matter if using Soul Devour affects my approval with anybody. So sure, why not go ahead and use it? Here, hold on. Let's see. Devour Spirit. Yeah, because I was trying to use Eternal Rest, and I guess they don't count as undead, which makes sense. All right. Enter the portal. I'm gonna wait to use until he starts bringing out the nonsense before using those epic spells this time. All right. I am, however, gonna go ahead and do this immediately.
Rip your head.
Come on now. Thank you. All right, now, right from the jump, let's go ahead and devour this spirit. And that helped quite a bit. And let's do it again.
Get him!
All right, you're badly wounded. All right, and faceless man is injured. Let's devour your spirit too. Feel like I'm gonna need a heal. Yeah, that didn't.
I'm gonna rip your head off.
So it seems like every time he's about to die, he does that. Why are you getting so close? What does that do? You're just being goofy in general, it seems. Hey, but my spirit energy is up at 95%. I'll take that. Girl, if you don't... Good Lord. Oh my God, and now of course, they're focusing on her. Well, you know what? If they're gonna focus on her, she might as well make it worth her while. That's that cluck, cluck, cluck y'all were talking about. Ha ha! Hilarious. Dude, come on. What is the problem? Like, he clearly should be going down. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It makes me feel like I'm missing something. Like I'm not doing something I'm supposed to be doing. Come on, man. But it doesn't feel like a mutual exchange of spirit because my spirit energy is still at 99.
Get him!
Why do you keep coming close, girl? Yeah, every time he's near death, he calls in a person. And it doesn't feel like anything's happening. And I'm okay. Whatever. Just keep doing what has to be done. Heal. Do not have to do all this again. This feels like a goofy fight. You know what? If I have to do this again, I'm gonna rest so that she can have all of her damn spells. Is that it? There we go. That's worth a save. Good Lord. The faceless man collapsed before you. Even as you stand victorious in this dream, you can sense your body lying unconscious on the fugue plane and feel the hunger ebbing, the dark presence growing weak. Broken and bound, you can see the faceless man for what he is, empty and confused, enslaved to a hunger that he does not understand yet cannot deny. In the dream, pillars rise about him, extensions of your will, which has conquered the very hunger of the wall. The faceless man is shackled, helpless. His fate is yours to decide. Very, very nice. Fuzzy, appreciate you following me over on Twitch, dude. Concentrate upon the mask and call forth the red woman and the boy. You focus your will upon the mask, seeking those memories which are not yours, allowing them to drift into your conscious mind. And suddenly they take shape, seeming somehow more than they have been before. You have pursued us, faceless man, and we have hidden. In your hunger and pain, you have forgotten what you are, but we remember. We always remembered. You are Akachi, my brother, who gave me my name. You are Akachi, my beloved, who kindled love in a heart that held none. And you are Akachi the betrayer, who turned against your God for that love and died in the wall in my stead. Remember my love and be whole again. Ho ho ho! Excellent. Excellente. With the proper magic, a mortal soul can be broken into fragments, and each fragment can be given a body of its own. If the fragments are kept apart for long enough, they may become increasingly distinct from one another, like identical twins who go their separate ways.
The curse is finished. The betrayer's suffering has come to an end. You have restored his soul, done what gods thought beyond their power.
Nice.
Akachi has gone to his judgment, to the fate that should have been his had Merkel not intervened. Not to lie within the wall, but to find rest amongst the false souls of old. His torment is ended, and as for Merkel, the dark god's soul will fade and pass into oblivion as he deserves.
Can the founder join Akachi wherever he is gone?
She knew from the beginning that her lover was lost to her, even if she saved him. Where Akachi has gone, the founder cannot follow. Upon her death, the founder's soul will pass to Sophia, as will her knowledge. Through the innocence of her daughter's soul, she will find redemption, though the woman she once was will cease to be. Her tale is nearly finished, but yours is not. The chaos you sowed in my city will win you few friends amongst the gods. Deities of order will cast their eyes upon you as a symbol of all they oppose. For my part, I will pass no judgment upon you. I see in your crusade the hand of a dead god and the desperation of a forsaken soul trying to save the one she loved. And the good you have done redeems much. Above all else, your struggle has won you freedom, from the shard in your chest and from the ravening presence in your soul. How you spend your newfound coin, and whom you spend it with, that is yours to decide.
My love, you were given a burden that you did not deserve. I hope that my company helped to ease your suffering. I can hear the Founder's thoughts echo quietly in my mind. She is finally at peace.
Nice.
I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Your love is all the thanks that I need.
At first, I was bound to you by the link between the Founder and Akachi, but that's gone now, replaced with something stronger. For the first time in my life, there is no drive from within directing my wants. My feelings for you are all my own. We have countless adventures ahead of us, so many faraway lands and planes of existence to see. Where shall we go next, my love?
What your god said about newfound coin. I have several ideas on how best to spend it. Spiritual currency, you see, comes with many advantages. There are sacred glades of Rashomon where ones who have accomplished what we have done may be indulged in the spirit world. Honored, as it were, celebrated, most assuredly. Of course, for that, you would have to endure my company a while longer. But I promise you will find it to your liking.
We have done more than I dared hope. You have reversed the act of a god. The crusade, your crusade, is a great victory. It may seem a symbol, but symbols, like Akachi in the First Crusade, such symbols lend strength to others. It has given me strength. You have shown me beyond a shadow of doubt that this wall can be ended, removed from the plains, and I shall live to see it fall.
I was right to place my trust in you. By your will, my oath is fulfilled, and you are whole again.
Thanks, Duncan.
You have reminded me what it's like to be alive, to struggle, and feel the call of wanderlust. Where are we headed next, little one?
My realm lies at the center of all things. You cannot remain here, but infinite doors are open to you. Return to the Prime if you like, or set your eyes towards some other plane. Wherever you go, mortal, may your road be one of your own choosing. And so, you turned your back on my gray city, and chose a path that led you far from my realm.
Kelemvor actually doesn't come off as a bad guy.
You walked many roads, across many plains, and I do not know them all. For some worlds beyond the realms are closed, even to my eyes. But your name emerged time and again in the tales of valor that swirled in your wake. With Akachi's end, the Founder surrendered to death, and her
This is the
soul
best
passed
ending?
as a fugitive.
Nice.
With it came the knowledge of a dozen lifetimes, and the collected wisdom of all her fragments. Sophia's love for you proved as strong as the Founder's had ever been. You were rarely apart, though she often expressed a desire to see the place where you had spent the early years of your life, just as you had seen hers. Gan of Dreams remained at your side, his name linked forever with your own. He became perhaps your most loyal companion of all, accepting the fielded challenge with a wry smile and a caustic wit. Gan had made his peace with his parents and his past, and though he never pledged himself to the gods, he found another sort of faith, not in religion and ritual, but in love, friendship, and trust. Kaelin the Dove left your company, intent upon continuing her crusade against the wall. She rallied those who had survived your assault upon the City of Judgment, and led them to the Plane of Shadow, where she sought still more allies for a new and greater war. Yet even with the success of your crusade, Kaelin never grew into the leader that Akachi, or you, had been. Perhaps it was her unyielding sense of purpose, or the brazen
really?
defiance of the gods that drove her followers away. Still, Kaelin and her siblings did not abandon the cause. They staged assaults upon my city, tearing a few souls from the wall at a time, and escaping before my followers could pursue. To this day, she persists, defying the gods and the plains, and though it is said their wings have grown dark with the passing of years, she remains a beacon of hope for those bound in the wall. Her name whispers
Interesting.
Oku, god of beasts, followed you for a time, but the doom of his race weighed heavily upon him. He finally begged your leave to return to Rashomon, and you gave it. You never saw him again, though the Rashemi believe that he slumbers peacefully in his barrow. And years later, when a host of Thaans crossed the river Mulsantir to invade southern Rashomon, it is said that a great bear spirit led an army of beasts against them. The invading Thaans were crushed, and not a drop of Rashemi blood was spilled. As for the bear, he vanished soon after, leaving no proof of his passage, save for the ravaged corpses of gnolls and red wizards.
Gnolls.
And what of your fate? In time, you returned home to West Harbor, reunited with a foster father who had never abandoned his search for you.
Why wasn't that in the game?
Had come to fully realize the love he bore you. It was there, upon the village green where adventures began, that you and Sophia were married, in the presence of those old friends who yet live. Kelgar Iron Fist, Nishka the Rogue, Bevel Starling. These and many others stood in respectful
They put that in the slide?
words that would join the two of you together.
What?
Whether you would settle in the place of your birth, or depart once again to seek a greater legacy still, that story is yet to be told.
Fascinating. All right. 10 times better than the ending for the main game. Incredible storyline, incredible tale, incredible use of the lore. Like, I really enjoyed those aspects of it. Party members that I really cared about, even though I felt like they weren't as fully fleshed out as I wanted them to be. Definitely, once again, much better than the main game. And there are people that I actually cared about. I care about the Dove. I care about Sophia. I love Oku, especially his visual design. Amazing. But in some other ways, I did not like this. I don't like an expansion, a major expansion for a party-based game that basically ignores all the companions you had before. And the fact that they basically reunited you with your original companions in a slide for the ending, whack. Super whack. I don't appreciate that at all. I also do not like the ending for the Dove, as you just asked, Cube. Not a fan of that at all. In my mind, my character was just as passionate about tearing down the wall as the Dove was. And to be honest with you, one of the things I don't like about the ending, I wanted the option to be able to say, I'd rather die fighting Kelemvor in an attempt to tear down the wall than just peacefully walk away. And I thought that's where we're heading. I thought we were heading to Kelemvor said, you've released your soul, you're free from your hunger, you can go now. And then I would be given the option, and then the Dove would want to stay. The Dove would say, hey, all these other spirits, these souls are still here, we can't leave them. And then I would have to say, I would have the option to say, this is all we could do, or I would have the option to say, if this is the last stand, then this is the last stand. And if I had been given an option, I'd been like, this is the last stand, I'm with you, Dove. In my mind, Dove is the real romance. Dove over Sophia all day for me. I loved Dove the most. I thought she was an amazing character, really loved her story, and really loved the passion of her journey. And I wanted to support her in that. So the fact that not only was I not given the opportunity at the end, but the ending slides basically forced me to make her do that journey, the rest of that journey on her own, knowing that she's significantly worse at it compared to the way I was. Yeah, all that doesn't work for me. Doesn't work for me at all. I actually love slides like Dragon Age, Spell of Eternity. A lot of games had endings with slides where I was like, it's cool, but some of the slides here don't work. Feels lonely not having any of the OG game companions. Yeah, it's odd. Yeah, going back to normality after all that, yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, really, all I did was help myself. They gave me the hunger. I wanted to get that hunger up out of me, you know, and I had done enough where the guy was able to go off as well. But did I really do anything? Did I really change things? Did I really make things better for people? Not really. Like if you brought Ahriman back and he looked at what I accomplished and compared it with the consequences, or at least potential consequences of what I did, I think he'd be fully justified in saying that he was right for standing against me. What did I really accomplish in the end? Like, that wall is still standing, and it's probably going to continue to stand for centuries more. Yeah, the wall wins, basically. You like Dove more? Yeah, that's where I stand, Argo. I wonder how much more reactivity they could have added with an extra year development time. Good question. Or maybe with a proper remaster. We'll see. The evil ending has you ravaging cities, chasing enemies to devour even in their afterlives. Damn! And challenging the gods themselves? Are you serious? At the moment, Kelemvor has the power to banish you from the city when it is mine. You need to level up, and that's fine. I wanted the option to say, I stand for the destruction of the wall. And then Kelemvor be like, well, if that's you stand, so be it. And then banish me. And then I get an ending that me and the dove spent the rest of our lives trying in vain to tear down the wall. Like, to me, that is the real ending I should have been leading up to. Ajab, what's going on, man? No, I didn't finish all of them. I just finished Mask of the Betrayer. What's up, Justice? How do you play these types of games? I can't think fast enough to have combat that quick. That's why I love BG3 turn-based combat. That's why, I don't know if you joined the last stream, but there was when I knew that I was finally about to go into the end game, I started combing through everything. I like crafted all the weapons. I made sure all my spells were in order. Like, I did everything to make sure I was completely geared up, because I'm also really not good at these type of games. So I go above and beyond to make sure I'm as prepared as possible to do well. I remember reading in an interview that Mask of the Betrayer was meant to be a more personal story than the original Neverwinter Nights 2 campaign. Does Mask of the Betrayer feel like a more personal story? I would argue no. No, the base game felt like a more personal story. It's about my damn home being taken over. Like, they burned my home to the ground. You know, my stepfather, who I had a very difficult relationship with, popping in and out, only halfway telling things, finding out about my mother. That story felt much more deep, much more personal than Mask of the Betrayer, even though I do feel like Mask of the Betrayer had the superior storyline overall. Billy, I would say it was a satisfying ending. I obviously had some complaints about the ending, but I do feel like it was satisfying. It was very cool. The journey was amazing. 10 times better than Neverwinter Nights 2. But again, does it make up for the main game of Neverwinter Nights 2? No! No! It does not make up for the fact that damn near the whole squad is dead or forever missing in a way that was cheesy as all hell, and they never show up in this game. Even Amon Jero just popped in a way that I found to be deeply unsatisfactory. And then he made a promise that he would come to help me at the gate. And turns out that only happens if you go to the gate, what, first or second, I guess? And I didn't do that, so I ended up not even ever meeting with him. Whack, whack. This is like, to me, this is like Mass Effect 3. Not in the degree to which the ending is bad, it's not even close to that, but it's like Mass Effect 3 from the standpoint of, when I experienced that ending, it immediately struck me that, like, BioWare didn't get what was great about their own game. You know, like, what makes the Mass Effect series great is the party members. It ain't the villains. It's not the arc of the story. It's not none of that. Shepard is cool. Shepard is second place though. The companions make the game. It's what makes it the experience so satisfying. And they finally understood that when they did the Citadel DLC, which is why it was so well received. to have this whole experience that completely ignores all the party members you had set up a relationship with before is just odd. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. What's up, Cat? How are you, dude? And I think that's kind of the whole message it has. The mortals and gods have their places, and it's the way it must be. And that's fine. But to me, the way to do that is you allow people, the dove decided, even if this is the way it has to be, I'm still going to fight against it. To my dying breath, with everything that I have, I am going to dedicate myself to this cause. And that's pretty clearly the same wavelength I was on when I entered into the city. So let me carry that all the way through. If I die, I die, right? If it was an ending right now where I had told Kelemvor, I am going to destroy the wall no matter what it takes, and Kelemvor had decided to kill me and all my party members as a punishment for not just leaving his city willingly, I would accept that no problem. I would have accepted that ending no problem, because it was true to the journey that I was on. Allowing the dove to now continue on the crusade without me and get married and do all this other nonsense that I'm doing while these millions of souls continue to suffer needlessly on the wall due to Merkel's cruelty and Kelemvor's cowardice, that's not consistent with my character, and that's not consistent with the way my character has presented themselves throughout this whole adventure. It's not. Take care, Kak. Have a good night, dude. Yeah, the evil ending is kind of swarm that walks coded. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch that for sure. Given the amount of cut stuff, maybe they did have plans. Now that's a good call out, Davey. They might have planned for things to be like expanded. Probably rises a low bar to clear. Remember Forrest back in the day going mad about it? The main character, both the OG and Master of the Betrayer, is just an item, a crystal shard and a mask. So if you don't import a character into the expansion, do they still stay in the storyline that the gift crystal was taken out of your chest? Like, if you start a brand new character, are you still considered to be the character who was in the OG game? Or are you considered to be like this totally different person that's not really connected with the original game? I want to see your thoughts on the compares for the Trail in the Sky trilogy. I might check that out at some point. We'll see. Most of CD games are like this. I don't know. I don't feel that way. I felt like Fallout New Vegas showed great respect to your companions and really made them, in a lot of ways, central to your experience. Last time you didn't take heroic death well. That rocks falling on you out of nowhere is not heroic death. New characters are still the Night Captain. Okay. I honestly think the Pillars games in New Vegas are their only games with decent endings. So I remembered liking the ending for New Vegas. I liked the ending for Pillars of Eternity 1. I was not high on the ending for Pillars of Eternity 2. I didn't like, what's the game Josh Sawyer did with the crazy art that was all about mysteries? Set like during medieval times. I can't remember the name of it right now. Whatever it is, I didn't care for that game. I thought it's a piece of art. It was amazing, but I didn't care for the experience, and I also didn't like the ending of that. KOTOR 2, did not like the ending for that at all. Damn, I guess you're right. This might be a thing with them. Tyranny, that felt like half a game. I didn't like the ending for that either. Avowed, I think I was okay with the ending of Avowed. If I remember correctly, it didn't wow me. It wasn't like, oh, this is amazing, but it didn't piss me off either. Outer Worlds had some pretty amazing endings, especially if you went the dumb route. If you went the dumb route, the ending you get was absolutely fabulous. So, absolutely 100% Godric. In the end, I 100% enjoy the game. I am really, really happy I played this. I've already got some thoughts on some content I want to do regarding this. I mentioned I want to do a review of Mask of the Betrayer. I am fascinated by how Neverwinter Nights 2 handles race as far as like a lot of the mechanics that are involved in it, and also thematically. Like I felt like some of those interactions Kelemvor has were very, very harsh from a race standpoint in a way that we don't see in games currently. So I'm probably going to do a video kind of comparing how Neverwinter Nights 2, Wrath of the Righteous, and Baldur's Gate 3 all handle race, and kind of give some commentary on how I'd like to see it handled in future games, because I feel like each one of them does something I really, really enjoy, and I would love to see a game that can like combine all of that and really, really bring it home. My only issues with Pillars of Eternity 2 endings were the sequel bait, and then the fact that the independent route was lame. Those are my issues as well, JV. Absolutely. Coincidentally, that's the one gripe I have with Tyranny. The gripe I have with Tyranny is that it doesn't feel like a complete game to me. The way it ends, it doesn't feel like a complete game. Like, you really, really need a Tyranny 2 in order to feel like you got a complete experience. I didn't care for that. Argo, I had actually decided... Yeah, I would like to go ahead and like to evil ending. Evil ending. Damn, it's 10 minutes. Good Lord. I do want to see this. Wait, nope. That was not the right way to do it. Nice 2. Evil ending. Massive betrayal ending. Good Lord. 20 minutes. Oh, wait, here we go. And the evil ending with one of many. That sounds like a way to do it.
What have you done, Spirit Eater?
You need to play Arcanum before talking about racing games. Really? That's interesting. That's an interesting thought. I hadn't thought about that. I might end up doing both. I might end up doing that video for those 3 games, because it's probably going to take me a month or 2 to get through Arcanum. So I'll probably go ahead and do that video, and then I might do a follow-up video with Arcanum if I feel like it does some really, really interesting things that you don't see in any of the games that I mentioned.
What have you done, Spirit Eater? Your hunger remains within you, but stronger, more controlled.
You're in my mind, like the Founder's voice. How are you doing that?
Wait, I said I would end Akachi's pain, and so I have.
Myrkul's essence lives in you, enslaved to the hunger of the wall, like a twisted mockery of a god.
Oh,
you
that's
sickening
creepy.
wretch. I loved you, and you. You spat upon everything my mother worked so hard to accomplish. Betrayer. Akachi wore that title unfairly. You've earned it.
For all the harm the curse of the Spirit Eater caused, you have become something far, far worse. And I weep for the one I used to know, not the thing that now stands before me. If this is an ending between us, so be it. But I cannot allow you to spread your evil any farther.
No, do not.
In Akachi's name.
I wonder where the rest of the party members are. Maybe God doesn't have an issue with it.
Enough. You will not indulge your hunger in my realm, under this sky. Do you understand what you have become? Akachi hungered because he had no choice. But you, Spirit Eater, you have welcomed his emptiness into your soul, made it one with your will.
One of many is who you get instead of Aku. Does one of many get as much content as Aku? Like, does it get like quests you can complete and banter with other party members? Like, do your other party members react to the presence of one of many? Would you say the base game ending is so bad it's funny, enjoyable, or it's just straight ass? Straight ass. Straight ass. Absolutely.
No longer will it
Then my hunger cannot harm me anymore.
lurk inside you, devouring from within if it is not sated. But harm you? Yes, that it can. I warn you, Spirit Eater, by your very existence, you have declared war upon the plains. Gods shall hound your steps. You shall know no peace. If fear
Only my enemies need concern themselves, God of the dead.
is the coin you prize, then yes, you will have it. But not here, not in my gray city. Begone from this place, Spirit Eater. Wander as you will, but you shall find no haven, save that which you make for yourself. My realm holds no solace for one such as you. When gods and men have passed from the plains, and all has fallen into dust, I think you will wander still. And so you turned your back on my gray city, and chose a path that led you far from my realm. You became the very monster that I had hoped you would destroy, a greater threat to order than a Kachi had ever been. For you had mastered your hunger, and its power was no longer a threat to you. I do not know what door you took from my realm, but the vengeance that you wrought upon those who had wronged you was terrible indeed.
One of many. I do know Steve Blum is one of the voice actors for One of Many. Wow, that's crazy. One of Many is that child from the furnace. Yep, I know. If you kill Oku and bring back his hide, the child would inhabit it along with the other spirits. Insane. So does he also take that spirit who killed the priest? Is that spirit part of One of Many as well? As much as I enjoyed Neverwinter 1, it doesn't have companion battle with each other like these newer RPGs, only text-based as well. Tiny bits of voice work, not full. That's true, but the times where there was banner, I felt like it was very impactful. Steve Blum and Scott Bullock voices the One of Many. Nice.
In Rashomon, the town of Mulsantir was reduced to a groaning, soulless waste.
Really?
The surrounding lands were drained of spirits and fell, blackened and dead.
Damn, that looks creepy.
Of all who had lived in Mulsantir, only a tiny company of actors walked alive from the carnage. But their bodies were soulless husks, endlessly hissing your praises with dry, rasping tongues.
Damn.
In the astral plane, you devoured countless cities of the Githyanki race, sparing only their children, which you delivered in chains to the feasting chambers of their mortal enemies, the Mind Flayers.
Why does he hate the... Oh, I guess he hates the Githyanki so much because of the base game, not anything that happened in Master the Betrayer, right?
Tales allege that you hunted down those of your companions who had betrayed you in the past, even those who were already dead.
Good lord.
You tracked them to the plains where they had gone to their rest and gorged upon their souls.
I don't like the voice actor for Kelemvor. I felt like he was kind of boring most times. I think his voice work is significantly better when he's talking to the evil version of you. And his voice work here, retelling the tales of all the evil, messed up things you did, is awesome. And is making it seem even more dreadful than even the words themselves are doing. Just awesome.
Your loyal pet, one of many, remained always at your side. You would occasionally permit your monster to feed if the knowledge of a particular foe served your needs, and that enemy's voice would join the many and become your slave. In time, the gods themselves rose against you, assembling a great host and cornering you in the plane of shadow. I was not part of that host, but I know that the gods were fewer in number when the battle was done.
Good lord.
Of you, Spirit Eater, there was no sign. Some of the gods claimed victory and returned triumphant to their thrones. But most agreed that you had escaped their wrath, passing beyond the boundaries of their sight to worlds where the gods do not hold sway. Whether you will remain in distant worlds and forge an empire of your own, or return to the realms to seek a darker legacy still, that story is yet to be told.
Sick. That, if I had went through the whole game being an evil bastard and doing everything in my power to devour everyone around me, that ending, perfection. Pure perfection. Did I forget? Good lord. I forgot to close. I had Rogue Trader out the whole time. Good Lord. Yeah, the ending, evil ending goes hog wild for sure. I was fine with Tyranny's ending, given how huge Kairos's empire was. It would have been kind of the game's tone to overthrow them in one story. My issue with the ending is not that we don't overthrow him or her. My issue is that we never meet them. I think that's completely off, especially considering that we're taking over spires and all that. I feel like 100% we should have at least met them. Yeah, so you'll be able to interact not only with the child, but also with the other spirits, and even add to their collection. That's insane. The only thing I don't like about playing Arcanum here is it always requires me to manually go in and change the resolution. And I don't think there's any way for me to, yeah, come on, dude. Oh, I remember how, there we go. Video game. Where is, no, there's an option somewhere. Video game, brightness, combat tones, dynamic shadow, float speed. Where is the option? There was definitely an option to change the resolution. Where was that? Stuart Scott Bullock, I know for voicing Logos in the Final Fantasy. Here, hold on, let me turn that down too. There we go. And Galanth Disley and the Evil Poe from Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, it seems like he has done a lot. You really must have a record of Rogue Trader playtime because of that habit. Yeah, I'm trying to get the new player guide done, and it's an absolute beast of a video, dude. All the research I've had to do to try to get that taken care of, it's rough. What's up, Johnny? How are you, dude? You are not using resolution mods? I don't think there are resolution mods for Arcanum. Or if they are, I swear it was full screen when I played it. Am I misremembering that? Hold on. Let's check something. Turn that off. Let's check something. This is NWN2. What is going on? There we go. Let's go to view your channel. Let's go to live. Let's go to I'd be better off searching for it. It wasn't that far back, was it? Here we go. Arcanum. Now, but you begin with twice the intelligence limit. Not the biggest fan of so once you get into the game, it was widescreen. Now here's the other question. Arcanum mods. Nexus mods, Arcanum Steamworks. Player's guidebook, Justify Flow Disruptor, Instant Ad. Where are the most popular? Trending. Here we go. Popular. Arcanum Universal Setup, considering weapon mod. Upscale cinematics. I don't see a resolution mod. Left games on for hours, or sometimes the game on, go to work. Yeah, that's what happens to me sometimes as well. I actually attended a wargaming club on my campus today. It was fun. Made me want to play Rogue Trader, basically. Nice. Oh, the ending is different if you don't have a romance? Huh. Roughly edited, forcefully forged files to make the game run like butter on modern systems. Let's see. Require mod is my attempt. Permissions. Thank you for the endorsement. Blah, blah. Where is... which allows you to bypass most struggle related to why a game is not working and other stuff like this. Basically, for some people. Briefly summarize the plot for what game, Godric? It's included in the unofficial patch. Is this supposed to be the unofficial patch, this UAP? Steam Deck. It's not providing a description. If you're running unofficial mod versus 2.0.2, it is included. So this mod, correct? You're talking about this mod or something different? Hold on, let me look at the list real quick. It's real that she would eventually be reunited with Neshka. Whoa! Along with Kelgar back in the circles during the epilogue. Seriously? That's interesting. Excited to see how you build your character in Arcanum. I thought this world setting was incredible as a kid. So I have made the decision that I want to focus on charisma because I'm all about party members. Godric, Arcanum is a game that I can't describe very well because I've never completed before. I've only done a couple of hours of it. But it's highly, highly, highly regarded. Thanks, Jovi. Appreciate it. Run the game. If it says 2.0.2 in the bottom left, it is okay. Let's see what it says. It has 2.0.2. Okay. Running unofficial mod. So it's included. Okay, cool. All right, single player, new game, new character. Okay. So last time I played as a troll, if I remember correctly, and that was because I thought I was going to be a big time bruiser. Turns out I'm not, because I want to focus heavily on charisma. +1 strength, +1 constitution, +1 dexterity, will and beauty. Or maybe I will still play as that character. Maybe, so wait. I was looking at half ogre. That's what I was looking at. I was potentially going to do a half ogre, but yeah, Cube, that's basically what I wanted to do. A leader and a healer. Yeah, exactly. And get as many companions as I wanted to get, as I possibly could have. And so originally I did an ogre because in my mind, I was going to have a strength-based character who did a little bit of magic, but now I don't like that at all because I want to focus heavily on charisma, and I would prefer a character who benefits from charisma. Right, let them handle the combat. That's exactly the type of role I plan to do. Nishka and Kelgar reunite with you, proving they truly are the best companions for the LC. Nice. Kelgar was in my ending slides, but not Nishka. All right, but now that I'm looking at it, curious to see how the charisma character works. I tried charisma and the starter enemies swept the floor with me. Possible. So let's see. Have no special modifiers. Okay, so wait, you get a -1 in Constitution? Yeah, -1 in Charisma and Dexterity. Okay. So does anybody get a bonus in Charisma? Okay, so looks like nobody gets a bonus in Charisma. So from that standpoint, I don't think poison, let's see. But then lose 1 point of beauty. I don't know if beauty actually matters. And 2 prowling. Half ogre is a half human, half ogre. A similarly rare combination, tend to be large and heavy. Thus, cannot wear most armor or use certain technological items. In appearance, they resemble not violent as the orc's parents. They're slow to anger and tend to be gentle with smaller folk, and in fact, as bodyguards, they'll offend that charges to the death. Due to the large size, they rarely face open discrimination in human cities. So yeah, half ogres are going to get insulted a lot. I've experienced that. No issues with that whatsoever. Will there be a couple more hours of Arcana? Probably not. I'm probably just going to get my character created. We'll see though. But last time it took me like an hour and a half to create my character, so we'll see. Octopath Travel allows you to pick one of 8 classes for yourself. Insert main character, one of which is a dancer who specializes in buffing teammates. That does sound interesting. Appearance counts a bit for first impressions. Possibly, right? But I feel like if I have a high charisma, I'll be able to make up for it anyway. Yeah, Nishka not bringing it in inside is actually a known bug in the game that the devs never fixed. And apparently the remake never fixed either. Good lord. The intellectual ogre is an interesting concept. Well, in this case, he wouldn't be intellectual, right? But he'd be charismatic. So let's see. I like that. I don't know what his name is going to be yet, though. Okay. Raised by snake handlers. Apprentice to a blacksmith. Raised by monks. Child of a hero. Inheritance. Special person. You lack intelligence, but you receive more praise. Professional knife tosser. Apprentice to a shopkeeper. Born under a sign. Fewer critical hits and critical misses, but when you do get them, the results tend to be spectacular. That's interesting. You possess an extreme personality. People react more strongly to your presence and tend to grow to either love or hate you. That's interesting. Beauty affects initial reaction only, and you can always magic your beauty up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually plan to make him a mage. I forgot the spell that I was leaning on, but I really, really liked it. Or maybe she only shows up in non-romance endings. She does get jelly. All right, free bodyguard, wild. So wait a minute. Extreme personality is interesting. That kind of goes with the kind of play style I'm going for. Rare half ogre birth. Wait, none of the rest of these said anything about. Oh, okay. Wait, no, this did. Wild half ogre, rare half ogre birth. You were born to a human mother who miraculously survived your birth and been raised in the city. You get a considerable bonus to intelligence. City life is also less than your ferocity. You lose points of both strength and constitution. No, but that's very interesting. Magical aptitude. That's interesting. Your speed is higher than normal, but people find you annoying. No. No. Good lord, no. You have gained +6 in strength, but have serious deficiencies in intelligence, willpower, perception. No, I think I'm gonna be a leader and a mage. Strength, dexterity, and a bonus to all combat skills. Vicious combat has also taken its toll. No. Feral Trout. No. Sickly. High intelligence. I forgot what intelligence does. Idiot Savant is the coolest background. Oh, you're talking about the way he looks? Yeah, the portrait is awesome. In fact, are there any other... Is he supposed to be a half ogre? You know what? That might be the half ogre I went with before, but I like him a little bit more. Oh, yeah, they probably choose it based on what race you chose in here. Okay. So yeah, I think I went with him the first time because he looks a heck of a lot more like me, but I like this look more. The background has no reaction at all in game. Just consider the bonuses. Got you. All right. Well, I was trying to see. Ooh, ladies man. Oh, that's all about beauty. And we just confirmed that we don't care about that. So, oh, wait. Educated. You're a natural teacher. As per, you can teach your father's apprentice. However they spend its time with each father. You cannot have as many as usual. Oh, yeah, definitely don't want that. Idiot Savant. One of you was saying this was really cool. You can gain significant bonus to intelligence and exceptional bonus to your gambling skill. However, makes you physical most. You talk as if you had lower intelligence and you suffer -1 strength, constitution, -2 dexterity, -2 willpower. Good lord. Sold your soul. Good lord. Day mage. No, not doing that. Not doing that. Magic allergy. Not doing that either. Only child. Wait, what did it say? Okay, no. Mad doctor. Ooh. So wait. Miracle operation. As a blind child, your early development favorite indoor activity is development. You gain bonus to intelligence and charisma. Touching, hearing, and smell increase compensation. So you got +5 perception, but -3 strength, dexterity, and -5 constitution. Good Lord. As a young adult, your parents out of desperation paid for the services of renowned. Good Lord. Intelligence affects tech skills. I don't care about tech skills. Okay. Except the ones that give you dumb dialogue. Got you. Dark sight, no. And this is where it started, right? No significant background. So there's none that's just like focused on being a leader. How did your dealings with Mephasm end? I never summoned Mephasm back into the keep. So I think there was like one last interaction with him that I missed because I didn't find the items needed to complete that ritual. Okay, so whatever I do, it's not going to be based around an increase to charisma. You like raised by monks? Small bonus, little negative. Let's see, hold on. What did that say? Raised in the pits. Raised by orcs. I do not see. Oh, here we go. We're right past it. Piety has advantages that you gain a bonus to perception, but renounce the material world leaves you with only 1/4 of the normal styling wealth. Oh, that's not a big deal. And you get a +1 perception. That's possible, but I feel like I'm not going to notice +1 perception because that's going to be at 9. I feel like I'll probably get party members who have a higher one. Child of a hero. You will incur terrible negative reaction for any evil act. I'm not deep enough into this game to know whether or not I'm going to play as evil. Easy life has cost you a penalty willpower. Most of the money is spent. Now, willpower is what decides how well you use magic, right? Maybe that's what I should do. Instead of focusing on charisma, since this doesn't help charisma, instead, look for something that might help me with my magic ability. There was also extreme personality, but I don't want to piss people off and then all of a sudden not be able to have a way back. I'm not trading willpower for charisma. You gain an increase in magical aptitude, but suffer a slight penalty to all tech skills. I don't care about tech skills at all. So magical aptitude will probably help me because he's essentially going to be a leader mage. Your father's great grandmother was an elf. Yeah, elf blood. That's what I'm looking at right now, Cube. Yeah, I'm thinking elf blood is a good option. You're born brute. Oh, wait, you resist damage more than the average blow, 10%. You unfortunately take a penalty to beauty, and we just confirmed I don't care about beauty. So, and people are going to have a bad initial reaction to me anyway, regardless of beauty, because I'm a half ogre. So, it might be nice. Half elf, half ogre leader makes sense. That's possibility. Tough hide. Okay. I think that actually sounds kind of fun. Papa was a Rolling Stone and all that. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. Oh, and I gotta choose a name. Oh, you know, that doesn't, well, you know what? Actually, this does work. Because Doom is sometimes a good guy. He's sometimes the evil guy. He basically just does what he wants to do. And he's a leader, so that works for me. I might end up going a hardcore good guy route because I usually don't play as the evil type character on my first run in the game. So we'll see. Okay. Now, level 1, and I've got 5 points, right? Now, you have skills, you got technological disciplines, which I don't care about, and then we've got spell colleges. Now, there's a particular college that I was using a lot of, and I don't remember now what it was. Sense alignment, sense contents, vitality of air. There was a spell that I was using, I was absolutely depending on. Jill, was that? No, charm, stun, so resist magic, hardened hands, charm beast, harm. I think I focused on harm. I think I used harm a lot. Minor healing, illuminate, plague of insects, mage lock. Okay. Yep, I think you're right, So Cold. What's up, Frisky? Horsey microface, what's going on? You must raise your intelligence for, whoa! Why is my intelligence 4? Wait a minute. My intelligence is 8 right now. Oh, damn, I didn't even realize that. Okay, so wait. So hold on, when I go here, does it tell me intelligence as mental power? Intelligence affects several skills, as well as being the limiting factor in the learning of spells and technological skills. Okay, so your ability to use magic is determined by intelligence. Damn. Try this recently. That UI is rough and race penalties can be harsh, as I'm finding out right now, Frisky. Yes, I agree. Okay. So, playing an ogre who specializes in magic. Damn, I can't believe I was doing that last time. That's probably how much intelligence does it need? Does it tell you? Wait, so it needs a minimum of 6 willpower. I have that, but how much? It doesn't even tell you how much intelligence you need. It just says, hey, you need more intelligence, bruh. The memorization of spells is defined by intelligence. So wait, let's see. Willpower, the ability to resist mental influences. Willpower limits spell casting, affects haggle, and contributes to hit points fatigue and certain spell resistances. Intelligence allows you to learn spells. Strength determines how much damage can be inflicted and absorbed. Weapons have a minimum strength to operate them effectively. What decides the amount of damage you do with a spell? Constitution. The memorization of spells is defined by intelligence. To learn spells is willpower. Wait, what? So it's a thing where you can learn a bunch of spells with intelligence, but then you have to actually write them in your spell book, and that's willpower. Intelligence is how many spells active you can have. Okay. Magical affinity. Yeah, that's that bar they're showing here, right? I think. Magic tech meter. Damn. All right. I think half focus is really cool because I've never seen it as an option in the game, but it's more important to me to be someone who focuses on the party members. And since I'm going to be someone who focuses on the party members, that means I'm going to be weak to, I'm not going to be able to also be the melee guy who's up front. I think that's going to be difficult because I'm not going to be able to pump in the stats necessary to keep myself alive. Or at least that's my fear. So let's think this through though. So right now I have 8 charisma, which is equal to what any other race could get. And I have 12 strength, right? And then I've got 8 in constitution, dexterity, willpower. So I guess I could try to go to physical guy, but my concern is anytime I'm going up against an enemy who's too difficult for me, I'm not going to want to get up close. Affects default ability and more skills. So wait a minute. strength determines how much damage can be inflicted, right? Are there bows in this game? Probably not. It's probably only guns, and your ability to use guns is determined by technology. Virgil's great take for start. Just remember to turn off auto level for him. Okay. And I guess you could probably... Do you get a lot? So wait, I have 5 points right now. Do I get more of these points every level up? Like, is it relatively easy to increase the amount of these attributes that you have? It's been so long, I don't remember how the level ups work. I'm wondering, is it really that big of a deal that I have a -4 in intelligence? Or is this something that I can easily make up for if that's what I want to do? The combat in this game is not the best part. Yep, I remember that. Because I'm thinking what I probably did last time, I increased this, right? Okay, so I only needed 1 point here to get to pick up harm. I would focus on the other parts, in my opinion. But didn't you also say you felt like the early portion of this game was extremely difficult to get through with a charisma focused character? So let's see, wait, skills. This is probably what I want, right? This is, let's see. Oh wow, everything is about intelligence or willpower. Good Lord. What's up, Wyvern? -4 intelligence in real life. 1 point per level, 2 every 5 levels. Interesting. And you get a ton of level ups in this game, right? So with that in mind, I think I'm going to roll with this. Now let's see. If I have charisma, I don't remember how much. No, it's not. You can hire Brew in the Tavern if you are within the limit of party members. Okay. All right, then you know what? I'm gonna increase charisma up to 10. Or let's see, and then persuasion. Minimum charisma to raise 6. The ability to get this one to do an action or that you're telling the truth. Skills depending on your charisma. Yep, sounds like I probably want plenty of that. Now what if I have this down to 9? Would they let me increase it again? Minimum charisma. Oh, 9 is what they need to bump it up another level. That's what I did. I was a halfling leader rogue mage. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is my main focus is on charisma and getting as many party members as possible. And I'm also gonna focus on persuasion and make sure that I can persuade people when need be. Secondarily, I will also pick up magic, which is gonna require me to put more into intelligence at some point. But for now, I'll just use harm and we'll see how it goes. Like in all old games, there's no respect. That's what I'm assuming, Godric. And so that's why I'm like, I better get this right from the jump, because I also don't want to have to restart this game all over again. All right, I got one more point I can use. This one, oh. So wait, 1, 2, that was only 2 points. Okay, cool. So 1 and 2 points. Now let me just check this. I'm pretty sure I get somebody else who can heal, right? Haggle, the art of the deal, used to buy goods. Maybe I'll get somebody who's good in haggling. The skill, winning at cards, dice, and other games with chance. Interesting. So I have to get a feel for what kind of options my party members have. All right, what is this? This is the character's alignment, a measure of good and evil. Ooh, okay. That's all the points I can use. Health, fatigue. I'm slightly towards magic on that meter. And yeah, I think we'll take that. But oh, there's an easy workaround for no respect. Okay. Oh, and human shopkeeper, large and nice suit, and I've got some gold and small robes, wooden shield, wooden ring. It's hard for me to know what actually adjusted aptitude adjustment to chance of critical failure. Elegant dress. I do not know how to use a pistol. You know what? As is, I don't have a melee weapon. I should probably use one, right? How much is this? Weight, speed. So wait, are they saying these are all? Wait, no. They're saying these are all beyond my ability to buy. How much gold do I have? I've got 400. So it shouldn't be beyond what I can spend. Oh, here we go. He says it up there. This will cost you 40 coins. For 203 coins, a mere nothing. You can call it yours. Short sword. Does it matter if you're holding a sword? As far as magic, I assume this is a one-handed sword. So in the case I was mentioned, no. Ooh. I wonder if my tank could hit the could wear these boots. These go for 60 coins. I think I will get these boots for them. What's the problem? Yeah, this is 60. This is 254. Good lord. PE. I don't even know what PE is, but okay. We will take the boots. DR +5. That seems like it would be useful. And let's see, how much do I have left? I have 340 left. I will also take the sword. Why not? I assume it will fit into my hand properly. And what is this? Restores 30 points. Oh, that's right. Fatigue when you run out of magic, right? So here, I seem to remember that this is kind of an issue. In fact, you know what? But you know, yeah, I'm gonna take all that. I'm gonna take all that because I don't want to be in a position where I need it and don't have it. What is the problem? Oh, yep, that is it. All right, fine. Oh, that's right. I could have, what is this, haggling or whatever? I could have tried to look at that, but no, we'll let that go. And bam. Having only strings music. Quartet.
Help me, please. Oh, thank you, my friend. I haven't got much time.
I'll go into the settings once the game loads up, Wyvern.
You must find the boy. Find the boy and give him back his ring. He will know what needs to be done. Now listen to me. We had to do it. He did unspeakable things to us. We had no choice but to do as he said. And there are so few of us left, but the work is almost finished. And then the evil, you can't imagine. He's coming back to destroy everything and everyone. Now, please, just find the boy. Tell him that I escaped. I came back to warn. He will know what to do. You, my friend, it's all up to you.
No, he's not okay at all. All right. Yeah, I know that's probably super loud, so I will go into the settings as soon as I can.
Believe it. I mean, you and then the Zeppelin and the fire. And the altar says that... Do you have any idea what all of this means?
Yeah, that's weird that it would still be that loud, considering I turned all this down. Let me know if it's still loud. What are you going on about?
You speak. I mean, of course you speak. What am I, a blathering idiot? Wait, what did you say? Maybe I should be writing all of this down.
He fumbles in the pockets of his robes. I'd like to help you out here, but I'm a bit confused.
I am at a loss here. I don't quite know what to do. I mean, you are the... Oh, of course you are. I mean, you do know who you are, right? Of course you do. What sort of brainless, half-baked question is that for what do you call yourself?
Please, sir, slow down and tell me what it is that you're saying.
Please, forgive me. I'm making a bloody mess of this whole affair. My name is Virgil, sir, and I'm new to the Panari religion. Your religion, and I... Oh, wait! I, hereby dedicate... commit my life to the living one. I, Virgil, am at your service, sir.
Virgil, please. You really need to explain things here.
Yes, of course. You see, you're him. I mean, the reincarnation of what's his name? I can never remember. And I'm always getting him mixed up with the other fellow, the bad one. You, well, you know how all of those old elven names sound the same.
Hey, I don't think I'm quite getting the gist of it, old boy.
Yes, right. Just give me a moment here. You see, the Panari, that's the religion that was formed around the things that he said. I mean, that he said. Oh, forget it. Let's start at the beginning. Or this beginning, since there is a lot more that came before this. You are the reincarnation of a powerful elf who the Panari worship and whose name is,
Yes.
Right. Yes, oh, wait. I remember something. It is written in the scriptures, the living one will live again on wings of fire. No, wait. I think it says, reborn on wings of fire. Oh, blood and ashes. Why do elves always have to be so damn cryptic?
Do the scriptures speak of a dying gnome and a ring?
I don't know about the ring, but this business about the evil returning. As I've said, I don't know a whole lot about the Panari prophecies, but I think you were supposed to return and fight someone evil. Bloody hell, I should know more of this.
If this is confusing to you, imagine how I must feel.
I would like to clear up the confusion, but
Yes,
I
was
am
strong.
new to the Panari religion myself. I must bring you to meet my mentor, Elder Joaquin. He can answer your questions. He is in Shrouded Hills, a town at the base of these mountains.
My wife landed safely. Excellent. Who is this yokum fellow?
Joaquin, well,
Oh,
gave me a hand
Joaquin.
when I needed it. Showed me the truth of the Panari and its beliefs. He's a very wise man, and will know what needs to be done.
Well, let's go talk to this Queen fellow and straighten this out.
The path out of here leading down to Shrouded Hills is down to the southeast. We'll stop by the Panari Shrine on the way out. See if it makes any of this any more clear. We should look for any other survivors before we leave, though. What do you think?
Agreed. All right. Why does it say I must raise my intelligence first? Good Lord, before it even says anything else. So first, let's do a save. New. All right, now, need to go here, right? And there's harm. Wait, no. How do I, oh, here we go. This is harm. How do I put harm on necromantic black? This is harm. I want, oh, here we go. Is that how you do it? Right click it. There we go. Right clicking. Now it's on my hotbar. Excellent. Repair, disarm, pickpocket, prowling. I'm probably not doing any of that. Herbology. I might do some of that, but I have no idea how to do it. And then skills. Still don't know why I came up with that mess about intelligence. Okay. Now I have a large nice suit and a sword equipped. In fact, this is probably the sword that I bought. Now, this sword does 1d8. What does FT stand for? What do you have on?
What is it that you want of me?
No. All right. What I want is, how do I want to see your inventory. Here we go. Right click inventory, and nothing happened. Right click inventory. There we go. Now we're in here, and I cannot see what you have equipped. Why is that? Virgil. Wait, no, this is my inventory, and then oh, that's right. The party members, they basically automatically equip what you give them, right? Encumbers none. But how do you? Is there really no way to see? Here we go. So he's got on robes, and he's got on now the boots that I gave him, and he's holding a staff that does 1d4 damage. How about, how do I switch over to his inventory from here? Click on the little guy symbol in the top left. Yeah, see, when I just click it, it sends me to a conversation. So I have to right click on it, which I did before. Oh wait, here, I got to get out the conversation first. I have to, oh wait. Yeah, and then right click on it and then go to inventory. Now if I give you this sword, can you equip this sword? Here, hold on. Let's go into this. Can I? No. I wonder if he might not be able to equip this sword. Not with everything I need to do. Yep. Take care, Messabill. Have a good night, dude. Yeah, he's probably not able to use it. That's fine then. Then I will keep it on my person and use it when necessary. All right, now. There's probably a quick save. So, no! That's not what I wanted to do. Just completely screwed that up. Great job, Samori. Great job. All right, let's do all of that over again. Well, you know what? Actually, it's not that much. I just need to go into your inventory. And if I'm already in the inventory, it doesn't do that. There you go. He automatically equipped that. And that's the only thing I can do for him. And then I just need to go back into here. Come on now. You, and put you up over here. Put you up over here. Dude, what is the problem? Oh my God. What does it take to get you? There we go. All right, now. F9 is quick load. What in the heck is quick save? Hold on. Options. Oh, I can't even. Where do you go to see key bindings? Ha! The joys of super old games. All right, so F9 is quick load. What's F8? S7. F7 is quick save. There we go. All right. It's only through talking. Drop it in his bag, he will equip it. Yeah, the boots, but I don't think he'll equip the sword. What is this? A passport for a man named Preston Radcliffe. Matchbook from the Rosenbach Inn. Okay. Is there a way to know? It does not look like Control or Alt. Or Alt or Z. Highlights. Yeah, nothing highlights things that you can click on. So you just got to do it the old-fashioned way and click away. And hope it does something. Okay. He will equip the sword if he thinks it's better for him. Okay. Interesting. No map too. They will auto-equip weapons that they think are better. Yeah, so he auto-equipped the boots I gave him, but it didn't seem like he liked the sword for whatever reason. How do I make it? Okay, so he will automatically attack. That's not a, oh my God. Didn't realize he would run for me like that. That's unfortunate. Can you toggle between turn-based and real-time mode like Arcanum did? Do you mean like Pathfinder did? My answer is, at least as far as I know, no, you cannot. Or if there is, I haven't found a way to pause as of yet. Yeah, I don't see a pause button anywhere on here. There's nothing I could click on over here, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Damaged camera. Thermometer. Okay. You can switch between what? Real time and pause? Less harm. Oh, wait, here we go. There's an hourglass up here. This is, oh, but that's for sleep. That's if I wanted to rest. And then these are fate points. All right. 7. What is this little guy? A kite scout. Take care, Godric.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
What was that? I gotta remind myself how this system works. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so you can't just wait and you'll get your magic back. That works. The spell causes damage to the target creature. Cool. Whoa. Oh, his energy failed him. Why is he still on the ground? Oh, he's completely fatigued. But with time, he should just automatically get it back, right? Clicking on the shield starts combat mode, but yeah, you can switch. But it doesn't pause though, right? It's Arcanum. What's up, Grimdark? How are you, dude? Thought it was something else for a second. Yeah, no problem. I'm confused. Why isn't he just getting back up? He must recover his stamina, but it takes that long? I see. Now he's at -8. I feel like I was recovering my stamina much faster than this. But that could have been my imagination. Also, what is he using his stamina for? Now that I think about it, here, hold on. Character sheet. So he has heal, but he has heal using it from an intelligence standpoint. He doesn't use it for magic. So how do you tell? Wait, he has 5 points in magic, so he picked up something. So he has minor healing. Okay, so he can heal himself. An attribute changes recovery rate for health and stamina. Ooh, let's see, hold on. Constitution determines fatigue and resistance to poison in some spells. Default ability and more skills in any other area. Beauty, charisma, persuade others, change the reaction. Use ranged weapons. Maybe willpower, but he's got an 8 on willpower. Turn off the auto level on companions, auto level schemes. So wait, this seems like it's already off, right? Well, yeah, let's see. Oh, no scheme. There we go. And there we are. And F7. You, nothing, that's fine. You have nothing as well. Let's continue on. Is there really no way to be able to highlight and know when there's something lootable around? That's so odd to me. I feel like this was standard practice in CRPGs. Okay. So you can manually build them. Yeah, I took it off. Okay, we got a unidentified shield. Gloves that add DR +5. Got a health potion. And what is this ring? Unidentified ring. Inventory. I hate that if you're already in an inventory screen and then open that up, it just closes it. They're annoying. Now let's see. What you mean luck big time? Unidentified ring. Shield. He probably can't use the shield, right? Because he's already carrying that staff. But here, you can take the gloves. There you go. Careful with items, they might be cursed. Good call out. I have not identified these gloves. All right, I guess I'll rate. Okay. Let's go ahead, do a full save. That chest was full of stuff. It normally isn't? Ah, interesting. Okay, fire. Let the fat. There's wolves over there. I harm you from the very beginning. Yeah, I feel like this game, I really need a pause button that'll let me target my damn spells a little easier. Lesser bore. Ooh. That's not cool. Wait. There we go. Beautiful. The gypsy in town IDs the items or you can learn the spell. Scrolls aren't worth it. No. You're good, Cube. I don't know this game, so I do not mind the information at all. It is a hard game to play. I give you that. Exactly. That's why I'm like, and I probably wouldn't play it twice. So might as well get the information up front so that I do this properly. Yeah, I'm terrified that I'm gonna miss things. I'm not used to playing games where you can't highlight the objects. Whoa. What did I draw? Oh, crap. Yeah, see, in this situation, I don't want to harm my damn ally. Here we go. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Really? Rarely people finish this game? That's a shame. Did you finish this game all the way through? Did I pick up everything around here that there was to get? I think so. Even though that looks like it should be something I can get, but no. Oop. No. Well, that's something to keep in mind. Having as many frontliners as possible is very, very useful because the enemies love just running past you. Only once after a lot of tries? Damn. Oh, there's a map. I tried to press M for a map and got nothing.
What is this? It seems a strange flying device, but much smaller than the blimp. I've never seen anything like it.
Yes, it looks very much like the machine which attacked us.
Isn't that an ogre among the wreckage? It seems very unlikely that an ogre would have the intelligence to fly such a complex device.
They didn't really. They destroyed themselves in the attack.
Do you see that strange amulet that he's wearing? And that symbol on its face? I don't recognize it. Do you?
I can't say that I do.
Something isn't quite right about all of this. I don't remember the scriptures talking about flying ogres and the like. We'd better get to Shrouded Hills and find Elder Joachim as soon as possible.
Let's do so.
And be careful. These wolves are none too friendly.
No, they're not. People rarely start this game. It's a rough intro, especially with how dated it is. But that's part of the reason why it was easy for me to make the decision to go ahead and do it, because I know I'm giving folks content that they usually wouldn't see. And that makes me fulfilled as a creator. Good Lord. These guys could take a lick beating for real. Ooh, critical miss. It's fast. You just have to make waypoints. Character editor, logbook, maps. So like what? If I did this, then what allows you to exit out of the map? I'm confused about what's the key for this. Hold on. And those that start rarely finish. I see. That's interesting. Pick up that, pick up that. What's this? Got that. And I'm pretty sure I picked up everything I needed over there, right? And these are enemies, so let's see. No. Screwed that up, but okay. Not too bad. Where's the other one? Here. There you go. go. Check you, nothing. Okay. Doesn't seem like when I pick up these things that they stack in my inventory. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Is this more? Ooh. They just told me I could level up. Good Lord. If you don't stop. Thank you. I think they just said something about leveling up. Okay, hold on. 2. Okay. Where is, hold on here. See. Okay, so now I'm at level 2 and I have 1 point that I can use. Interesting. Now I've been using harm in order to get another level of persuasion, which I assume I don't need. I would have to get charisma to 12, or rather I shouldn't need anytime soon, right? I would have to get charisma to 12, or I have harm. I assume harm is not gonna last me like the whole game, that I'm gonna need a higher level spell at some point. Minor healing. Navigate the map by moving the mouse to the edge of the screen, like moving a camera top down. What are your PC specs? I've got like, I know I got like 30 gigs of RAM. I'm pretty sure my graphics card is like a 3090, something along those lines. Moving towards teleportation and ID items is good. Okay. Illuminate, flash, blur. Phantasmal Fiend. This spell creates the illusion of a formidable monster. I wonder if that's like phantasmal illusion, where if they believe in a monster, it kills them. Plague of Insects. Summoning the dead, you can resurrect certain main NPCs to interrogate them after you kill them. Whoa! Now that sounds like fun. Summon undead. This spell summons an undead monster that will attack everything. Oh wait, are you thinking conjure spirit? This spell allows the caster to speak with the spirit of the target corpse upon which it is cast. Huh. That seems like it'd be useful down the line. Sure, you know what? I'll go ahead and pick it up. Why not? You must raise your willpower first. That's interesting. Oh yeah, minimum willpower 9. Okay. You know what? On my next level, I'm gonna get 10 points. I want charisma at 10. I think I might need 10 for my next party member, which I believe I'm gonna get in the town. Yeah. Do I have to save or anything? Or just here? If I go back in, yeah, it's charisma 10. Okay, cool. It's rare but fun. Sounds good. F7. Master Betrayer graphics sure have changed. What's that? Oh, what's up, man? How are you? Does he also have points? Oh, he also gets a point. Okay. Now, he is serving as my tank. I like his strength. I like his constitution. That works for me. He also, so he's set up where it seems like I could go in any direction I wanted with him. Now he has the ability to heal, and he could raise his intelligence for more of that. But then he also has, what was it? He also has minor healing. He could get halt poison. This spell reduces the poison factor of the target, which might be useful. Which might be useful. And then he could get access to major healing. Sanctuary. This spell protects the caster from undead. Oh, so it works differently than what I'm used to. And then resurrect, which I'm not sure if I actually need, but interesting. Oh, you're an Arcanum fan as well, Anna? Nice. Oh, the skill, the heal skill. This is for tech users. Okay. Using medical science. Well, he doesn't strike me as a techie. So definitely going the magic route. Yeah, a little bit of Von Doom. You know, I saw Fantastic Four recently, so got Von Doom on the brain. So yeah, I think I want him to have major healing. So that's going to take 12 willpower. For now, we'll just take this +1 bonus and leave it at that. Okay, now you were mentioning and I'm pausing. Why am I pausing? Oh, it was just pause there for no reason. Okay. Now I don't understand what's wrong with the way that I'm traversing. Oh crap, there's this whole up. Oh, okay, I was there. Cool. So let's go here and then you. Yeah, he's going so fast I can't. I'm having trouble targeting it. And now he's right in front of me. I'm definitely having trouble targeting it. Okay, but it doesn't really matter. That's fine. I hate the way he pauses like that. Okay. We good. Is that something I should pick up? It is. All right, I remember the cave being brutal. I don't remember why the cave is brutal, but I just remember that it is. And I hope that's not the case again. He's pretty much at full health, and so am I. So let's go in. Oh, snap. Oh. I was clicking. What is he? Oh, crap. I couldn't even. Oh, man. Couldn't even see what he was aiming at. Like, dude, why are you still going? Junk pile. Ooh, arrows. I'll take that. What are these? Salt, pepper. Okay, probably useless to me, but see, I don't see where there's a pause option. When I press spacebar, nothing happens. I'm used to that being how you pause. Use turn-based mode to start combat and real time to finish. How do you change which one you're in? What is this? You cannot wait. So this is for waiting. And then what's this? That's fate points, inventory, maps, logbook, character editor. That's my health. This is prowling, pickpocket, money. This is what whether or not you're in combat, right? Right, so it puts you in combat or takes you out of it. Doesn't change time. This is my hot bar. This is not a bar I can click on either. This is magic, schematics, or skills. And then this is my endurance bar. Click on the shield, and then, oh, you have to already be in combat for spacebar to do anything. Ah, Loafer, what's up, dude? Is it true every chick has been with bears? Hey, I think it helps. Yeah, I play Space Marine 2. I did a live stream in Space Marine 2. All right. Ooh. Broken pistol. What is this? A railroad spike. Huh. Can I just... Okay, cool. I didn't even realize I didn't need to do this manually. Oh, crap. Did that wrong. Where are you? No. I know you came over here somewhere. Where are you? Good enough. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Turn-based on-off doesn't have an icon. Yeah, very goofy. I didn't realize. Okay. There's a little button to auto-sort items. Okay. Please, help me. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Space Marine 2. One of my favorite Warhammer experiences for sure. The spirit appears to be in great pain. Please, I beg of you, the pain. What happened to you? I was cursed by evil priest. My name was Charles Brago. My friend and I asked only for something to eat, some sustenance. We were poor, wandering, and he cursed us. My friend cursed with madness, attacked me, killed me. The pain. I am cursed to be held to this realm, unable to be released. Please, I need your help. What is it that you would have me do? Need to kill priest Arbala. He lives here. He points at your map. Only his death will free me. Of course, justice must prevail. Please hurry. Release me from pain. Ooh. Uh-oh. I could come back here, right? What does this do? Nope, that didn't help. I could drop the shield off and come back here. I feel like this is probably worth quite a bit. 70 stone. I really want to sell that. Ooh, dynamite. You need to play Arcane as well now, but I'm doing BG1. So many games, so little time. Oh wait, so here, this is a flintlock pistol. This is a broken pistol. Having an actual pistol probably means more. Steel. We probably don't need steel because I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of crafting and tech related things, right? So let's see, hold on. Yeah, if I do it that way, it still wouldn't bring the flintlock in. All right. There's a lot of garbage items in this game. Interesting. So wait, oh wait, the 20 stone is weight. How do you know how much it's worth? D1 through 2, that's a damage. 100, that's the endurance. I can't really tell how valuable it actually is. Since you're not a tech, junk isn't going to help you. Okay, so I probably don't need like these springs and things of that nature, right? Because selling them isn't going to do all that much for me. The only thing, what, Quagor stem? Oh, that's for herbology probably. Oops, okay. And again, I probably can come back around to here when I want to. I wish I knew what is the quick button to open up maps, or maybe there isn't one. All right. There we go. Now we're here. In this game, you got to sell items to a particular vendor. Interesting. I don't remember if we searched this corner thoroughly. I hate the way the camera keeps snapping back. Oops. I don't want to leave you behind. I don't know what you are. Then again, I actually don't know if I'm going to be using herbs that much, but we'll see. I don't know how useful it is. Ooh. Bastard. How dare you? Oops. Oh, I guess I haven't. I thought I've been in this area already. Oh, maybe I haven't. No. Yeah, I'm seeing a whole bunch of enemies. That's not good. Whoa! Not a good idea. Ooh, Nice job. Look at you. Look at you. Not a good idea. I forgot. You don't want to just spam it. Completely forgot about that. All right. That. It's actually not even mana. It's, what's it called? It's like endurance or something like that. I don't know why it's not coming up with something that tells me what it is. Fatigue. That's what it calls. Yeah, that's what I've been doing a couple of times, Cube. So I've been using the map. I don't understand what's... Oh, so this is a different way around to the same way I have been before. There we go. Okay. Encounters with the wilds is very unbalanced. All over the place, the balancing in this game. Nice. Yeah, see, I don't like the map as much as well because I don't know what the hotkey is for it. So I'm manually having to go up and click that thing, and I don't appreciate that. And then... There we go, over. There we go. Your path is blocked. Try clicking on, okay. I'm done with that. Let's go. No, I don't want to do that either. Let's just go. Thank you. Oh, that's the reason why. Let's just go. Let's just do this. We can't see the bar because it's behind your window. What? Oh, behind the camera? Oh, can't see the endurance bar. Got you. I don't know if there's a better place for my camera to be, though. I feel like no matter what, I'm going to be in front of something. Leaving woods. Down.
The altar should clear things up for us a bit. It says, and the spirit of Nazruddin shall be reborn on wings of fire in hills shrouded in fog, and fight the last battle with the evil one.
And the evil one? Who is that?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. I guess we better find out, considering you're supposed to fight him.
It's probably a good idea, Virgil. Let's go.
Yes, of course.
Hold there. What are you doing up here? Good God, man. I just survived. Actually. Good God, man. I just survived a blazing inferno.
I mean no disrespect, sir, but I don't trust this bastard one bit. Bloody convenient he just happened to show up here just now, don't you think? Excuse my language, sir.
What do you recommend, Virgil?
I've dealt with buggers.
I agree. I like Virgil's voice acting.
Individuals like this before. Perhaps you'll let me talk with him for a few minutes.
Of course, Virgil. Feel free to do what you think is best.
Thank you. I'll take care of this. You there! What exactly are you doing up here? And what gives you the right to ask so many questions?
Listen. I'm just asking a simple question. What are you two doing up here? I'm from Shrouded Hills, a village not far from here, and I witnessed this terrible accident. Is it such a crime to wonder what exactly is going on? Let Virgil do the talking.
Oh, really? Listen, I came from Shrouded Hills myself. It's at least a day's journey from here. There's no way you could have traveled here that fast. I think you're lying, sir.
I didn't come from Shrouded Hills just now. I was camping not far from here and saw the blaze. Why are you questioning me? I've done you no harm. Let Virgil do the talking.
I don't think you understand. I'm asking the questions here, and I don't like your answers. I'm going to ask you one more time. Why are you here?
Listen. A cold look comes across the man's face. I don't recommend you speak to me that way, friend. I've just asked a question, and I'm expecting an answer. He looks at you, then back to Virgil. We can make this simple or more difficult. Let Virgil do the talking.
Oh, I think difficult is the best way, sir. I find there's fewer questions afterwards. I'm ready to begin this discussion whenever you are.
Listen. The man seems unsure what to do. You see fear in his eyes. Perhaps this is a discussion we will have later, friend. I'm sure that this issue will be resolved in time. He looks at you, nodding. In his eyes, a burning hatred. Good day to you, sir. Yes. Good day to you, then.
That was close.
Virgil is visibly shaken. What do you mean, Virgil? He was obviously scared of you.
That man very well could have killed us both. Believe me, I've seen his kind before.
So why did you provoke him?
It was all bluster. I'm no bloody warrior. But sometimes you have to be able to act the part. You learn such things it's just something I've learned. Fear is a powerful weapon. Something is very wrong here. I think we'd best get out of here as soon as possible.
Let's go then. But this bad guy's a gnome or two gnomes under a coat.
Sir, you might wish to consult your map. I believe there might be a quicker way to Shrouded Hills.
Begin world map. All right, so I'm at the crash site right now. So we could go to Arbala's house and wreck shop there. But actually, let's go to Shrouded Hills first. I want to go to Shrouded Hills. Oh, Arbala's house is like right next door to us. That's interesting. I didn't notice that before. But no, we're gonna go to Shrouded Hills. Excellent.
Joaquin is staying at the inn next to the bank.
Is this the inn? Shrouded Hills Inn. Okay. Shrouded Hills. Excellent. Oh, it only... Ha! You could only have one door open at a time. That's interesting. Why would you think I wish to speak with a half-ogre? Do you always greet new patrons in such a manner? We don't serve your type here. Remove yourself from the premises or I'll be forced to call the guard. Please, sir, I only wish to rent a room. He looks you over disapprovingly. Well, it will cost you 30 coins for one night, 5 coins more than usual, as I will have to clean the bed to get rid of the lice I'm sure you're infested with. How much for a week? 210 coins for you, but I doubt someone of your ilk could afford it. I see. Perhaps I will return later.
Joaquim's room is at the end of the hall on the left.
Hello there. Hello, good ogre. Might I ask who you are? Me? The ogre sets his ale cup down, puffing out his chest. Pathetically. I am Sog Mead Mug. Mead Mug? I'm sorry, is that your family name? Of course. Don't you know anything about ogre named stranger? Ogre names tell about the person or the family who's got them. Sog looks away, seeming a little confused. Gonna think of it, maybe that ain't my real name, but it's what people call me around here. If I may, I have a few more questions. The YouTube player has changed? Really? What's changed about it? What's up, Nectar? I did enjoy Master the Betrayer. I had an amazing time with it. What are you doing in Shrouded Hills? Actually, what can you tell me about this place? Shrouded Hills? Not a bad place. A little boring. He wavers slightly. He looks about ready to fall asleep. Can't go nowheres right now, though. There's some bloody thieves at the bridge who won't let anyone out of town. Charging a bloody toll, and I ain't got no money. Perhaps you should join me. I am looking to get out of town. Sure. Sounds like a good idea. 2 heads are better than one. Even if one of them is as drunk as mine. Ha! Let's get out of here. Good. Let's be off then. Boom. And just like that, I have the second companion. And I think, let's see. So this is your inventory. You can carry the shield. And honestly, as soon as I get an alternative weapon, oh, I forgot I could have taken some of this crap and given it to Virgil so that I could pile on more stuff. Should have thought about that. They're more like pop-up bubbles instead of the classic bar? That's weird. Huh. YouTube always fiddle-faddling with stuff. Always fiddle-faddling. Okay. So let's see. Actually, we should look at your inventory. So what do you currently have? You've got rags. Oh, you've got no weapon. So you need a weapon, probably. And you've, oh, wait. This shield is unidentified. I don't know what this shield is yet, so I shouldn't put it on you as of yet. And then, hold on. There we go. Character sheet. Why do I always do that? Thank you. Sogmead mug. So he's got 15 strength, 8 constitution, 10 dexterity. So he's even got more strength than I do. Nothing on the tech and magic ranking. He's got dodge and he's got melee. And that. He probably wouldn't have any of these, right? He doesn't care about any of that. And I doubt he cares about any of that as well. Just checking though. Okay. So he's all about tanking, which works fine for me. So we can give him focus on the ability to dodge an attack or the effects of a trap. The skills depend upon your dexterity. And then melee, the chance to land a damaging blow with a hand weapon or while unarmed. The skill is dependent upon, again, your dexterity. Okay, so for him, focus on building up dexterity. Pure melee dodge, no scheme to make sure this is done properly. So build up dexterity and just keep moving up dodge and melee. I wish this game let you have formations. So it was clear like, yo, he should be in the front, but can't get everything. And oh, one more thing I should check. So my nice large suit, AC2 DR +1. So I assume AC is armor class and then DR damage resistance. I'm assuming that's the way that goes. And then let's see, your inventory, what you have equipped. This gives you more protection. Okay, so you're in better shape from that standpoint than I am. And cool. F7. Let's see. So you really have to talk to everybody in this game, right? Because even if they don't have a name at first, you could talk to them and it turns out they are an important character and then they will have a name. I have no patience for half ogres, fool. Sir, I've done nothing to offend you. Might not we speak? He eyes you suspiciously, then takes another drink of his ale. We might have had something to talk about after all, stranger. Are you looking for some work? Might make some coin right quick. And you are, sir? I be Jacob Benz, and I don't usually waste my words on outlanders, but you look like a man I might be having need of. Perhaps. Speak quickly. I like a man who hears opportunity when it comes to knocking. Here's the word, stranger, and make sure to keep it to yourself. I would it then. He lowers his voice, leaning to you. I'll make this short. Do you fancy yourself the thieving type, stranger? I'm a man of many talents, friend. Continue. He smiles, looking to and fro, some ale dribbling from his chin. I thought I was right about you. Listen, I'm no thief, but I got some information to help us both get rich. I'm listening. There's a bank here in town. Just yesterday, the payroll for the Bessie Toon mine was deposited there for safekeeping. There's at least 500 gold pieces in that safe as we speak. He reaches into his pocket, producing a slip of paper. This here is the combination to the bank safe. Do I make myself clear, stranger? Crystal, my good man, what's the catch? Here's what's going to happen. We split the take down the middle, and word has it that the Bowen gang is going to rob the bank any day now. So you better do it as soon as possible. And if I find out you're trying to skip town, I'll get the old doctor after you. Who's the doctor? The doctor, old Doc Roberts, is the only real law this here town got. God knows Constable Owen's lily-livered hide ain't got to do nothing about nothing. If a man needs something done in this town law way, then they go to Doc Roberts. And if he feels like it, then it gets done. I'm sure he's got money in that bank, so he'd be real interested if someone was going to steal it. The Bowen gang? The Bowens? Oh, they're just a bunch of hell raisers that ride through here every once in a while when they think that old Doc Roberts ain't looking. I guess they must have run out of drinking money and they're waiting to make a withdrawal. I see. I think we may have a deal here, Jacob. Actually, we'll see. Perhaps we'll speak of this later. I don't remember if giving like confirmation or saying, hey, I'll do something locks you out of speaking with the other quest giver, because I'm definitely actually going to work for the doc. Doc bank. All right. I think that's enough. We're in a good spot. And then in the next stream, I'll be able to comb through all the other content that I had done before so we can get back to the place that I was originally at in my last stream. Regardless, we are finally through with Master the Betrayer. Very, very happy about that. I enjoyed the experience immensely, and I look forward to making a couple of videos talking about it even more. I will probably be back online tomorrow, but if not then definitely by Sunday I should have another stream. So I hope I will see you all in my next stream. Take care. Yep, take care, Jovi. Have a good one, Brian. Take care, dude. Gabriel, I had a good time. I'm definitely glad that I played through it. Definitely glad that I played through it. Some ups and downs as far as what's there, but it was worth experiencing on my own. So definitely good stuff.